Okay, I guess we're ready to go here now. Let's get the gameplay music going here. Alright, so I cut off the Bayou Billy stuff. And Final Fantasy III music coming in. And we are here. Hello there, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hey there, Lamb. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. As we're going to get started here. And did I turn on the voice canceling? Yeah, I did. So, you guys noticed that it looks like I have brand new headphones on. They're actually not. They're actually the same pair, but I had to replace the ear cushions. So I thought, why not also replace, I guess, put some kind of a padding on top here, so I have this extra protection here, or not protection, but it's kind of like a cover, like a top headband cover or whatever. And I have an extra set of like some kind of a filter thing like right in front, so that's why it sounds a little bit weird. So if it sounds like I'm not like, if it sounds like if I'm talking weird, or maybe it actually I hear myself talking weird. No, okay, you guys are fine. I'm just hearing myself talking weird here. All right, but I'll get used to it. Well, anyway, with all that said, pleasant Wednesday evening to all of you here. So we've already indulged ourselves to 50 hours of this wonderful game, this game being Final Fantasy III on the DS. The last 4-ish hours or so, that is all of yesterday's stream, was all about level grinding. Yeah, look at how far we're in right now. We are base level 63. We have 2 Dragoons in our party since yesterday. We have one with max job level of Dragoon. The other Dragoon is, well, not maxed, but a really respectable job level. This, in fact, guarantees Ingus definitely at least somewhere around the 2s, the low 2s of a damage multiplier when he does his jump attack. And then Refia at job level 42. This is good because this guarantees her like a really good stats for her mage class. As we see there, her intellect and mind is in green, which means that green is of a higher stat than other classes. And Arc right here, so yeah, his strength, I'm not sure how the job level correlates to like the effectiveness of the shuriken. So we're seeing that he's been dealing with dual wielding. He's been doing something around, was it like 3,000 or 4,000? The shurikens will probably deal a little bit more than that, maybe about 1.5 times that much, or maybe twice. And we're going to be depending on shurikens for the fight against a cloud of darkness, and that's where we're going to be going right now. All that time that we spent yesterday was solely to beat this game, and let's see if we can do it here tonight. All right. So we got to make our way over to the Ancient's Maze, which means we're going to have to fall off of the floating continent and then make it on over to that was it pink, red looking tower there. Yeah, we're gonna have to make our way over to the left of the mountains right there. We're gonna go right to Crystal Tower and make a beeline towards that point of no return. Do everything that we need to do, and I call it point of no return because that's the part of the game where once you cross this particular point, there is no way to teleport out. It's all a commitment towards getting to the very end. At that very end is that we're gonna beat the game. Okay, no, I keep pressing wrong buttons here. My bad, guys. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I need to be pressing the A button. That's right, not the B button. We typically get an encounter coming up right as we enter the forest. Okay, no encounter this time. All right, cool. All right, now we can press the B button and get ourselves out of here. Okay, so I think everything else, as far as items or so, we can definitely buy some high potions. We can definitely make some good use of high potions. We have plenty of elixirs. So let's go buy some high potions here. Which one of these stands for items? I think it's this one. There we go. Yeah, let's get all of them. All of them. Okay. I think we have enough shurikens here. Hey there, Bahamut. Welcome in, welcome in. Pleasant Wednesday evening, and alright, 7 stream watch streak. Alright, you got your 450 ice tars there. Yay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So much awesome stuff happening here. Yeah, welcome in. We are about to beat the game. That is gonna be what will be happening. I'm very confident that we're gonna finally beat this game here and see the credits. And stick around, folks. After we do beat this game, we're gonna enjoy some Onion Knight shenanigans. Yeah, we're gonna play one of my old save files with them Onion Knights. All 4 of us being Onion Knights here. But that will be the plan for tonight. And then you're going to be asking, okay, so... Alright, so we've beaten Final Fantasy III DS. Okay, when are we going to get to the next game? Next game will be Final Fantasy III on the Famicom, and we're going to start that game next week on Monday. That'll be the plan. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy III Famicom on Monday. The stream after tonight, which would be Chill and Cozy Retro Thursday. And we're going to play, I guess, whatever you guys want to see. I mean, as long as you got enough ice tars for the requests. But do keep in mind, though, we are going to have a Saturday stream as well. Yes, we're going to have a Saturday stream this week. And it'll be on the 8th, I believe. I believe it's going to be June 8th. Now, on Saturdays, the viewers request redemptions are cheaper. So keep that in mind. If you so really, really want to see a game played on a Thursday, and you happen to have enough ice tars for a viewer's choice redemption on the Saturday version, then it's all good. So viewer's choice requests typically on a normal Thursday stream will be 11,000 ice tars. However, on Saturdays, they're worth 7K. Yep. Viewers' requests are on sale on weekends. So keep that in mind, guys. If you have about like 20K ice tars burning in your pocket, you can very well do the following. Be here on a Thursday, request a game of your choice to be played on that day, on that Thursday, and then be here on Saturday, and then request a game to be played on that Saturday, on that very Saturday we stream. But there you go, you have options there. Those of you that are carrying 20,000 ice tars or more. Awesome. Good, 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 good. So, yes, indeed. So, the Saturday stream will be MSX centric. I mean, unless you guys request an NES game or any non-MSX game, we are going to be enjoying pretty much the entirety of the Saturday will be all MSX centric. Just keep that in mind. Okay, do a final save right here, and okay, let's move forward. Okay, so I'm gonna get the mapping of the castle right here. Okay, so there's gonna be a door at the upper left section, so let's go make our way over there right now. Go across here. And sure, let's just go ahead and run away from all the enemies here. We are all good. We have no need to do any grinding or get potion drops or whatever from any of these guys, because we're already all set. Just gotta ensure that if we get back attacked or gets struck by an attack, especially from a ninja. Any of the ninjas here, which are really quick. I don't know. It seems like that we're up there as well. So we're getting to run away. We are getting to do many successful runaways so far. Or maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Let's see what happens here. Let us see what happens. There we go. There we go. There we go. We need to see more of this here. We definitely need to see more of this. Okay. Alright, let's make our way over to the right. To the right. Gwen, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you for the ongoing support. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. I really do. 19 months. You guys just really amaze me. You guys really do. I do really appreciate the ongoing support. I really do. When hopefully, I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday. Good to see you here. Pleasant Wednesday to you, one. So, one, I'm not sure if you were lurking yesterday. I didn't think I don't think you made your presence known in chat there, but yesterday. But yeah, we were just non-stop grinding all last night. That's all we were doing. Because we just want to ensure that we can survive the fight against the cloud of darkness. That's really all that it is about. And all these successful escapes. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be the final. This will be it. I have a feeling that we're gonna have hardly an issue. Hardly an issue. Against the cloud of darkness. If we find out that the shuriken attack will be way less than, oh, yeah, we shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know I said that we're going to be running away, but I think I got lost. I got sidetracked, so I was thinking of saying something. So I was saying about how, like, if our shuriken attacks against Cloud of Darkness, if they're going to be, like, hardly close to, like, 9K, then we may elect to have Refia cast Haste on Ark, and if Ark do his melee attacks. I see these guys, and I immediately think I gotta attack him because they're just freebies here. I see those magicians and I think, okay, free XP, free gil, free job skill improvement, and so on. Da 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 do do do. Okay, so this one is going to be a long and windy road. Okay. Long and windy road, but we will eventually make it to the final boss. I wouldn't be surprised if these ninjas, like, are still quicker than us, but we seem to be doing quite well. I mean, we leveled up like what? Was it like almost 12 levels over like a 4-hour time span. Do 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 do. Yeah, I gotta. So the update for the weather today, man, it was really hot. It was hot. Step outside. I mean, I know that if LMS is here, and they'll hear me say that, hey, it was like 95. It was like 100 degrees and sweltering, and they're gonna be like, not whatever. But yeah, it was. 100 Fahrenheit isn't actually as uncomfortable as one would imagine. I mean, at least for me. I mean, or maybe you rephrase it. 100 degrees to me isn't as discomforting as, say, 110. Just somewhere there's this like safe like range of high degree temperatures where my body's okay with it. I can adapt to it. Maybe because my body is weird. Maybe that's what it is. My body is weird. You did lurk last night, one? But your watch streak reset? What? It didn't count with no chatting? Oh, that is a... I don't know if that's what you intended to do there, one, but that's a nice little experiment there. I mean, like, you performed an experiment. Will the watch streak counter accumulate just by mere lurking, just by the channel here? I mean, once we go live, just having it registered the fact that you're viewing the channel, but you have to probably both do that and also post something on chat. All that. I just think just lurking should count. I just think lurking should just count. That's all. That's all we need to do. And many people are gonna have awesome watch streaks, and I'd have no problem with that. I mean, personally, I would have no problem with that. Okay, let's just heal up a little bit. All right. Okay, guys. We already know what's going to happen here, so we're just going to go ahead and mash through all of this, and we don't need to narrate anything because all that was already done on Monday's stream. Either Gold, welcome in. Good to see you here. Pleasant Wednesday evening to you. Hope all's been well. Yeah, we're gonna fight Zonde, and then we're gonna fight an unwinnable fight against Cloud of Darkness, and... Whoa, you got a power outage, Gold? Oh no. What's going on there over at your neck of the woods? Was there... Oh, in the middle of your stream? Dang, that's horrible. That's more horrible. It happens during the middle of your stream. A pole got knocked down. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I would figure that would be like one of two things. Either it's weather related, or someone maybe like ran, like, I don't know, someone's car ran into a pole or something. Oh no, Gold. You're on Deathless Castlevania 4? Oh no. So that means you have to redo everything from scratch. Oh, but how did you end up just having a shortened stream and didn't continue afterwards? Or like, how long did you have to wait until you got power back? I mean, so once you got power back, did you have enough time like to like continue the stream of the night? Oh, what? Oh, it's still not back. Oh my gosh. Guys, Gold needs power. Get to it, guys. Get to it. Give Gold their power. Alright. So, we're mashing through all these cutscenes because we're just going to be hurrying up, trying to get through... Oh, is it around 12 o'clock? So that's like midnight. It's either midnight or if that's if you're in military time, that's in the noontime. Okay, so it's gonna be less than a day. Less than a day. That's yeah, I just had practice. Yeah, I was about to say, Gold. Yeah, I mean for exactly. I mean that's a very good attitude. You know, you have to just take it positively there. I mean, just look at it on the bright side. You did a practice run that got interrupted by some unforeseeable thing. A thing that was beyond your control. I gotta say, now that I've beaten Castlevania 4, Castlevania 4 feels better to play. At least for me. Oh, really? Oh, that's a good observation. 4 has the most cheap deaths. I can see that. There's a few spots where, like, especially that one area where you had to swing across to a platform, and you have one of those skeleton swordsmen there that, like, it seems to always guarantee if you swing to this upper platform which has that stairs, he's just right there, and it'll just stab you with the sword, and then you just fall down a huge pit. It's that one area, Gold, the one I'm talking about. Oh, they one-shot you in 4. Oh, is that right? Oh, okay. I think I noticed that. Oh, congrats, Gold. Okay, are you gonna go back and stream? Well, I do appreciate you stopping by here, but now that power's back, you should go back and stream. Or, I mean, you can just do whatever you want, though, but, I mean, I'm just saying. You're still welcome to be here, though. But if power comes back, I mean, for me, I would be deciding whether or not, like, you know, for all this time that was lost, for the time that I allocate for streaming, would it make sense to actually stream, or just call it for the night and just stream the next time that I can? Oh, it's all good. Oh, your girlfriend's sleeping. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, because Gold. The time I raided, yeah, your girlfriend was there. She's pretty much a common, I guess, sidekick to your on your streams, though, right? Oh yeah, you're here already anyway. Right. Now we just gotta mash like crazy. And we're gonna find Zonde right there. Up to no good. Oh, you play some co-op together? Oh, nice. Okay, cool. That is cool. Yeah, I am mashing A. I am mashing A. Oh, she likes Bomberman SNES. Oh, nice. I haven't had a chance to get around to picking up an SNES Bomberman game. I mean, of all the Bomberman games, I have NES, Bombermans 1 and 2. I have all 3 Bombermans on the PC Engine. I have a Bomberman game on Saturn, but not on the SNES. Oh, I actually have a Bomberman game on the N64, the Japanese version, though. But no, I don't have it for the SNES. Okay, so Zonde. Let's go ahead and just quickly take care of him here. I'd say just cast haste on Arc so that he can be able to put in a whole bunch of hits. Yeah, he can do better than that. Oh, is that the game you're talking about? Is it on Bomberman SNES? Let's see. All right, so we'll go ahead and let's do Kira on everyone. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think Kira would work. Yeah, let's go for Kira here. It's a little better. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. That's all right. That is okay. That is all good. Actually, let's have these guys just stay in place here. Let's go ahead and cast Rise on Arc. Okay, not bad. Okay, we can also do quad 9s. Okay, nice. Super cool. Super duper cool. Come on, Arc, get up. Get up, Arc. Get up. We need you. Don't be snoozing on the job there, Arc. Okay, so how do you think we've done with Zonde here? You guys feel optimistic? You guys think we're gonna do better than on Monday? Yeah, I think we have a very good chance. Definitely a very good chance. Yeah. Oh yeah, but Gold, you know, this also reminds me that there's actually more than one SNES Bomberman game, and there may be a few that were never localized and were kept in Japan. I think there was a Super Bomberman 5 in Japan. I think we just got 2. There was 5 in total. Yeah, I think what we got here in North America, we only got the first 2, I think, or maybe 3. Oh, was it 3 actually? Okay. Darn Japan and them getting all the just not localizing all their games. I mean, come on. Well, we already got one character down, so this would speed up the process here. I mean, we're dealing no damage whatsoever because, well, we don't have the power of the Dark Warriors. Yeah, she does this attack during the actual fight, and that attack takes like between 1k and 1.5k damage. No, I actually had no idea, Gold. I actually had... I didn't know about that. I know that there's a Back to the Future 1 and 2 on the NES, and it's considered an okay game. I've seen some gameplay of it. I don't own any Back to the Future game. Do you have that game, Gold? I mean, have you played it? I mean, have you done achievements for it? Yeah, because it's weird, it's an American franchise. Yeah, you played it. Well, that's kind of like how, like in like Zork. It's this like branching path sort of book series, and it's a Western product, but there was a video game adaptation of Zork, which was only released in Japan. So, answer that. Explain that. You've played it? There are some achievements? Okay. Yeah, I know, we're your only hope, of course. Let's go to the world of darkness. Oh, it's hard, actually. It's hard, though? Jump is Y? Jump is Y. Oh, that's... You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because Link can jump. Not only can he crawl up, you know, whatever, crawl up places, but he can also jump. You know what the jump button is? It is the X button. It's the very top button. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? You know what's the first game that actually... Now that remind me, that wasn't actually the first time I encountered a jump button positioned weirdly. Sonic Colors had... It wasn't jump, but it was duck. Sonic can duck by pressing the topmost button on the right side of the controller. On the face button, the topmost face button on the right side. That makes Sonic duck. Yeah, that's the weirdest. That's actually, I think, the most weirdest. I had to wrap my brain around this. I'm like, okay, I mean, I love Sonic Colors. I like what it's doing here. I like the feel of the game, and you know, you're getting these powered wisps or whatever. You know, I love this. I love it all. The graphics and the presentation so awesome. But darn, man, I mean, if I want to go fast, I got to learn how to properly duck in the game. Hey there, Backlogics. Welcome in, welcome in. A pleasant Wednesday evening to you. You feel that way about Mega Man 4? Yeah, wasn't it the 3 and 4? Well, I mean, 3 started the whole ducking thing, but 4 started slide. But not only can you slide in 4, you also have this newly added thing called charging up your weapon. I'm gonna charge up my weapon. Yep, indeed. All right, so. What kind of thing can we do here? Actually, she doesn't have to do anything. Just have Arc Attack here. All deaths are insta-deaths or pitfalls. Oh yeah, we were talking about Castlevania 4. Yeah, Gold was saying about how he he got familiarized with both Dracula X and Castlevania 4, both SNES games. And they noticed that in 4 you can easily get cheap deaths. Oh yeah, and if you hit the spikes, it's a one-hit KO. Yeah, it's a one-hit friggin' KO. Yeah, see, that's what Gold is saying right there. You just stuck to regular shooting. I did that too. Yeah, I mean, at first, the first handful of times I played Mega Man 4. I thought that the charging up was a gimmick, and you know, I felt that way also about 5. And I think the more I played 5, the more I realized I think 5. I think 4's charge up was not as refined as it was in 5, in Mega Man 5. I did enjoy using the charge up in 5 for sure. Let's go cast haste on Arc, and I think Zandy's clone's gonna be gone anyway, or will be very soon. There we go. Oh, speaking about Goonies, I have Goonies 1 on the MSX, so we can enjoy some Goonies on Saturday. One of the many awesome Konami output for the MSX. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and equip people with ribbons. Who's the one that has a ribbon? Only Refia. Okay, let's go ahead and give Luneth a ribbon. Okay. All right, now let's go navigate over to the Dark Crystal boss. Isn't this convenient? It's just all there. Just all right here. Oh, actually, we have to go back now, do we? Yeah, we have to go back here. I think I missed a fork somewhere there. Yo, Jeff, welcome in. Big turbo time. Not sure about Labyrinth. Remember when Konami was top dog? Yeah, I do. I mean, if anything, this channel is one of the, I would say it's one of the best channels to help, like, celebrate the awesomeness of Konami of the past. I mean, we mostly play RPGs, but you know, at the times when, you know, we have the bandwidth to play games other than the mainline games, I love talking about and playing Konami games. Am I gonna beat the game tonight? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I believe that's what's gonna happen here. Before we go on and fight whoever it is we're gonna fight here, let's go just check our HP here. Yeah, we're not too far. Yeah, we weren't too far from max HP anyway, so. Top dog to top dollar. Yeah, well, Konami's a business, doing business-like things, and I still respect them. I mean, I respect their past, and I mean, I would ask for, you know, more input from them, but I mean, they have done a reasonable. They've done some reasonable releases of their. I mean, they did reasonably tap into their prior IPs, their past IPs. I mean, besides making a slot machine, you know, based on Castlevania or that kind of thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and cast haste on Arc. And see what we do here. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's some good damage there from Luneth. Turtles in Time. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. That is a great game. I like that game. One of my favorite NES or SNES games. Yeah, one of my favorite arcade beat 'em ups. Let's go ahead and just cure everyone here. Seen a few Labyrinth translations kind of under the impression that was a fan-made hack or even a homebrew. Never had a clear understanding. When you years ago when you learned about, yeah, right. Like I've come across it like in a few ways. Like the first time was when like way back when, we're talking about like a few decades ago, when I discovered emulation and ROMs and stuff. Labyrinth was part of the ROMs that would of games starting with the letter L, and I remember playing it here and there. Or just a little bit of it. I mean, I remember just booting it up to play. Don't remember much of it though. And you know what I thought, Lamb? The exact same thing you described, but for a different game. I thought Earthbound. Like there was a game called Earth Space Bound, like with the space in between. I thought that was something. I didn't know that was Mother 1. Like at that time, I didn't know what Earthbound is about. I didn't know what the Mother series was about. I thought legit there was some, like, I guess unofficial translation or something of the game that was out. I thought Earthbound, the game on the NES, was a literal hack. Oh boy, was I wrong. Was I wrong. You thought the same? Oh man, that's awesome. I think we're okay here. Alright, yeah, I think we're okay here. The best dev from Konami left to continue the legacy without the license. Yep, Bloodstain. I agree. Gold, I agree. I agree with that. Igavania. It is Igavania. I mean, you can't have Igavania without Iga himself, right? Good. Glad you decided not to take out Ingus here. Glad he decided to spare his life. Speaking of that, yeah, we better like cast Protect or something. Yeah, better cast Protect. Protect on Refia, and Arc will just continue attacking. Okay. Okay, both the Dragoons are up in the air. Arc, no! Okay, cool. Cool! Awesome! Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, Kiraga and everyone there. Alright, I think this may be the last turn. I think we're gonna get him. Oh, that wasn't enough, huh? That wasn't enough. Uh-oh. Arg! Ingus, do it. Oh, that wasn't even enough from Ingus. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Fine, fine, fine. Fine. That's all good. Curse of the Moon was Castlevania 1, and Ritual was sung. Yeah, it's new Castlevania 1 and new, so, you know, kind of like how Nintendo's 3DSs were just like 3DS, and then afterwards they were called New 3DS, you know, like that whole theme. Yeah, just write the word Symphony of the Night, and then right next to it put like some kind of a like a ribbon or a label, and you know, tilt it 45 degrees and have the word new written on it. Yeah, actually can have him attack. And you know, just have Refia keep everyone alive here. There we go. Okay. Well, it's not a freebie, guys. Oh, he sent a middle finger to Konami. Well, I mean, wasn't it really that he wasn't in line with what Konami is doing? You know, and how their trajectory just wasn't aligning to what he wanted to do, or like, I think it was a combination of that and how Konami just gave him just some meaningless tasks. Yeah, and Konami's just giving him they were just giving him like nothing productive to do. I mean, alright, I've got to backtrack over to here. Okay, one of the 4 dark crystals were taken care of. And now, let's take it back to that first floor here. Down here, and there we go. There we go. Okay, so this time we're gonna go take the lower left path. I think we went upper right the second time. Oh, this time we're gonna probably do what is it, counterclockwise? Go in the counterclockwise direction here. Okay, let's get the other ribbon here. That is after... Oh no, it's actually not there. We have to actually go up the other side. No, this is to the battle. Don't want to do the battle just yet. Got my 2 locations mixed up there. Yeah, not just one. He didn't work on just one. Yeah, I agree. And he didn't just he worked on Soten, and he didn't stop there. Wasn't he also somewhat involved in the porting of now correct me if I'm wrong, Gold, if anybody knows. Did Iga work on Castlevania Chronicles? The second Castlevania game on the PS1, which was it was supposed to be a port of the X68K version of Castlevania 1. Not sure if he did, but yeah, like after Sultan, he did 2 of the 3 GBA Vanias, and then all 3 DS Vanias. Okay. So this fight should be no issue, but let's go ahead and just have both of our Dragoons jump here. Let's go ahead and haste up Arc. Have Arc just continue the attack. Heals Dar from the Metroidvania area, but not sure. He definitely was not involved with Circle of the Moon. That's one thing that he states in one of the interviews I've seen of that he did. That he had around the time of Bloodstain's Kickstarter campaign. He stated that he's easily confused from many of being the one who was involved with Circle of the Moon. Someone else did this, and from what I heard, after Circle of the Moon was done, and I think after Sultan Iga was working on a Tokimeki Memorial game on the PS1. They decided Iga approached someone there and said, "Hey, can I work on the next Castlevania?" And they're like, "Sure, go ahead." And yeah, that's where we got the first game from the first of the handheld Vanias we got from Iga was Harmony of Dissonance. It was not Circle of the Moon, it was Harmony of Dissonance. And then after that he did Aria of Sorrow, and then the DS games Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, and then Order of Ecclesia. from what I gather. That's what I gathered. You love those games, Gold? Which is your favorite GBA game and DS Vania game? Now, I'm just assuming you played all of them. I mean, you are huge into Castlevania. You liked Harmony? Okay. For the GBA, okay. Yeah, I sort of like both. I like Harmony. Like, I don't know, like people don't like the cheesy sounding like NES audio processing unit kind of like music going on in Harmony. But I kind of sort of like it. I mean, it's fun to play. Aria, I feel, is more well-rounded because you get to obtain souls and stuff. I thought the soul collecting mechanic was really, really good. It's one of those things that, like, not only is it that I'm looking forward to something like gameplay, but also I can do this cool soul collecting system. Okay, so everyone's HP, was it healed? No, it wasn't healed. Yeah, okay, Refi is fine here. Alright, oh, that's right. Now I remember why I pulled up the status menu, because I want to give Ingus a ribbon. There we go. Oh yeah, it's just the whip. Yep, indeed. And then Soma Cruz and Aria, I mean, that's very close to a Soten game. Because the Soma, you start with don't you start with like a dagger or something? You don't start with a whip there. Story and gameplay are great. It's fine, but no whip. So Gold, you do like a protagonist in a game that uses a whip. So I take it you like the PS2 Castlevania games, right? Because I think in all of them, the pro tag uses the whip from the start. Whip wielder extraordinaire Simon Belmont, and a few of the other Belmonts as well. Okay. Now let's go ahead and check Refia. Refia will sort of benefit with a heal there. Okay. And who are we gonna fight here? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, Echidna. Morning Star. Morning Star, yeah, that's right, Morning Star. But in CV2, it's all about the Flame Whip. It's all about the Flame Whip. Flame Whip for the win. Okay, let's have both of them attack here. What are we gonna do here? Probably cast Haste on Arc, I think. Should we cast Haste on Arc? Sure, let's do that. And Arc, just simply attack. We're not going to be having Arc throw shurikens as of yet. We'll wait until the Cloud of Darkness fight to unleash all the 20-some-odd shurikens that he has. I'm sure the battle's going to last for maybe 20 turns, maybe a little bit less. Uh-oh. Darn! 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 That wasn't funny. That skull was laughing. That was not funny. That was not funny whatsoever. Oh, you have the Flame Whip in X? Nice. Oh, that is nice. Just something about a whip in flames. It just looks. I mean, never mind that. I mean, like the damage it can deal, but it just looks so freaking awesome. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I bet the ribbon blocks or nullifies the death spell. I bet that's what happens. I'm willing to venture a guess, and that's what happens here. Willing to venture a guess there. So just by going through the achievements, you happen to discover so much within the game. See, that's what I guess that's the awesome thing about retro achievements is it allows the player to, I mean, like the side effect of that is you get to play the game more than you'd ever imagine. Or something like that. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and have Kiraga on everyone. And we'll just keep attacking. Keep everyone afloat. Yeah, we're in serious need of a Kiraga, and hope Refia can launch a Kiraga before Echidna attacks. That would be really great. That would be really great. There we go. Find a way to connect original hardware to the PC and make it work. Be even better. Yeah, that would be cool. I was just thinking, like, the one thing is that I would see like an enthusiast, some kind of an enthusiast or a group of people, a group of enthusiasts to make a like a middle layer between some kind of a like. I think you may also need to somehow find a way to connect the NES too. Yeah, so it's there could be some hardware stuff to consider, hardware level stuff to consider. But I can see like a hack / enthusiast group do something like that. Just works on emulator, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, if it works on emulator, and you know, there are games that just, I guess. I mean, they could be played on emulator. I mean, and you know, and I guess, you know, people can be fine with it. See, I'm glad that we have like north of 3k HP, because like, if we're ever stuck with like a multi-hitting enemy, and the enemy hits like the same character 2 or 3 times, I mean, their chance of surviving increases now. I mean, more so than, say, 2 streams ago. There's connecting any hardware. Yeah, so I had this conversation with Wen not too long ago about like how it may be possible to like to communicate with your console, and the one thing that first came to mind is to have some kind of a harness, some kind of a mod to the hardware where you have wires that are connected to certain points within the board, and then you have all these wires sort of come together as a USB connection, like a USB Type-C connection or something, and that end, the Type-C connection, or maybe even Type-A, would then go over to your PC. So I see that may be one critical component. And then the next one is like we were just talking about, and that is having a group or a person like put something up on GitHub as like some kind of a software layer, some kind of a hardware abstraction layer, so that, you know, whatever is being read to or from the harness coming from the console can then talk to, I don't know, a browser, or talk to a particular web page or something like that. Okay, I have to go through here. All right, there we go. All right, 2 of the 4 dark crystals are done. And then, all right, so we're gonna do the bottom right of this X-shaped floor. Or your PC send a signal to the website when you clear any achievements with your console hookup. console hookup to your PC by analyzing the image. Oh, well, if we're talking about console, like, so then how can they... Yeah, because then the console hookup has to be, like, I mean, so that means it's just... Yeah, there needs to be some way to connect your console to the PC, so then the PC and the software within it can communicate. Yeah, so it's all possible. Hey there, Thomas. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you here. A pleasant Wednesday evening to you. So let me make sure that we have 3 people with ribbons, right? Yeah, 3 people with ribbons. We need Ark. Ark needs a ribbon. Let's go ahead and give Ark the ribbon. Oh, let's go. We're in overtime, Thomas? Yeah, we are. Yeah, if you're talking about like our schedule, yeah, we should be playing Final Fantasy III on the Famicom, but yeah, we're just enjoying this wonderful game here on the DS. The DS version is really great. It is indeed really great. And then once we have time here, we will enjoy this this previous save that from my previous playthrough, where we had all 4 of our characters being Onion Knights. We're all at level 99. All of us have quad 9 HP and all that stuff. Yeah, I feel like we need to be doing a jump attack. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the jump attacks here. And Raphia will just be doing nothing but Kiraga duties. Haha, when Dragon Quest III 2D comes out, am I gonna stream it? Definitely not, because it's not a retro game. It's not a game that was released like... I have to give the release like around a 20 year, maybe 10 to 20 years of breathing room before I can play it here, because it will be considered retro properly there. I mean it's not that it's a retro style game, but the game itself has to be like in its entirety retro, like from the console that it's played on, and from that perspective. But yeah, I mean, I will definitely get the Dragon Quest 2D HD, and I've been hearing rumors that it's not only going to be 3, but it's going to be actually 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, probably. That's probably going to be the case. So we still have to go through the we still got to go through the vanilla Dragon Quests. I mean, we still got like 4 through 9 and then 11, and then after we get through 11, and then, well, oh, I mean, who knows? I mean, yeah, we got plenty of Dragon Quests still to play. Yeah, do you agree that it's not just going to be Dragon Quest 3? So I've been hearing that it's actually going to be the Erdrick trilogy that'll come out in a package. It isn't just 3, but it's going to be also Dragon Quest 1 and 2. I don't know if you guys heard about that. Or maybe like I wasn't keeping up, and maybe the rumor was debunked or something, but that's what I've been hearing. You've been hearing a similar rumbling there, Backlogics? Okay. Just do all 6. Do the first 6. Oh man. So Thomas, you're talking about like just making one whole year just Dragon Quest year. Do nothing but Dragon Quest games. Starting from Dragon Quest 1 all the way to Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest 1 in January to Dragon Quest 11 in December, right? That's what you're talking about here? All right. Oh yeah, that's right. Ark. Give him a ribbon. All right. Everyone is ribboned. Oh, make 2D for all 6 games. Yeah, kind of like the Pixel remaster. You know, Thomas, that's a great idea. I'm wondering. I would like to ask Square Enix, like, why Pixel remaster with 6 games and why only the first 3 for Dragon Quest? That would be my question there. I mean, that's a valid argument. Yeah, now that I understand what you're talking about there, Thomas, yeah, that's actually a valid argument. You think it's harder to make? Now, I haven't really peeked into what each of the Pixel remaster games are of 1 through 6, but I'm thinking the devs for that project, as the project being the Pixel remaster project, I think they had some assistance from some prior releases. In particular, I think a couple of the games were leveraged by the existence of the mobile games, I think. And so that may explain that may say that the Dragon Quest 2D HD remasters were all started from scratch, or maybe they only had one game to base off of, and my theory is that it's Octopath Traveler. It feels so much like Octopath Traveler. Okay, so this is gonna be... Alright, we're gonna have to have a fight here, and I think we're all good here. Alright. No, Super Metroid and then Zelda. It's happening. It'll happen. Oh, no worries, Lamb. Hey, that's okay. That's alright. Because, you know, Lamb, if you've been here, you've seen Backlogix's, wall of text, and like, I'm okay with it. Even better is if you're not replying to me directly and you're just replying within other people here within chat. So that's even better. All right. Yeah, we just do a jump here, and we'll deal massive damage, especially because one of Ingus's spears is a wind spear, and that'll prove to be really, really awesome. We may take out Arimon in probably 3 turns. Secret of Evermore is great also, Thomas. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, out of the games we played last year, I mean, I'm looking forward to, you know, continuing Secret of Mana. Like games with the Secret of Mana kind of like formula going with it. Speaking of that, and I was talking about Mother 1, I was thinking of reshuffling a game for next year and do Mother 1, do Earthbound Beginnings. I want to do that at some point. Get to somehow make it through July and August. Oh, we're almost there. Thomas, your patience and perseverance will prevail and stuff. Oh, you hate Final Fantasy VIII? Well, it's one of the mainline Final Fantasies, and 8, just like 9 and 10, and we'll do 10 too. I'm not a fan of doing 10-2 here, but then we'll do 12. Those are amongst the retro Final Fantasy games, and you know, by the time we get to 12, I'll have an acceptable solution, a solution that I can be able to accept to stream PS3 games. I'm going to play the 13s. 7 and 9 are your favorite, Gold? Nice. Nice. Yeah, we have 9 penned to play next year, for sure. 9 and Tactics. And probably in that order. We'll do 9 first, and then we'll do FF Tactics next. Real streamers do 11. I don't plan on doing any kind of MMO here. It's all just like non-internet based or dependent to any degree. That's not my thing. So I'm probably not a real streamer. I'm just Ice Turbo. The fighting game? Oh, yeah. We can do that. What is it called? Duodecim? Or is it Dissidia? Oh, yeah. Dissidia. I have that game. Yeah. Well, we can do that. Yeah, Dissidia. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I have that game on the PSP. I do. Okay, where are we going here? Okay, let's go ahead and make it all the way back. Okay. So 3 Dark Crystals down. 1 more to go. They should remake Mystic Quest? I agree. I'm gonna be curious if they're gonna keep the Final Fantasy name there. They may just call it Mystic Quest. I feel like if they ever will remake Mystic Quest, they're just gonna keep they will not. I doubt they're gonna slap the Final Fantasy label on there. Dude, yeah. What's up with this? I mean, didn't we get what is it? Oh, Chrono Cross. There was a Chrono Cross remake, Radical Dreamers Edition, that came out on Switch a while ago. Yeah, they did Chrono Cross, but what's up with... You think it's because there's some, like, involvement with, like, maybe some kind of a legal thing between, like, Square and Enix, or just personal contracts or something? Oh, why, Thomas? I mean, yeah, if you don't mind sharing. No more remakes, and just get something new. Seems like everything come out is not really new, but just read. Oh, the dream. Oh, the team was a dream team. Oh, that's right, the dream team ending. Yeah, we did that. I remember that we did that. I remember we did the dream team thing. The dream ending. I kept talking about that. I remember multiple streams talking about how we were so looking forward to it. The remake Castlevania 4. Talk to a Konami. Konami, listen to Gold here. Gold knows what's up. Gold knows what's up. Yeah, so far there hasn't been anything. So we're not going to get the treasure here because it has a ribbon and we don't need to fight a Zandy clone. Everyone is ribboned. There's no point in having a 5th ribbon. So there we go. Can we demake games? I'm on board with that. In fact, I would prefer more demakes than remakes. I would prefer that. 17,000 versions of FF6. And we're also talking about like ROM hacks and patches and stuff like that. All that stuff. It's technically a remake of the first one. Oh, that's a good point. That's true, Gold. We were talking about Castlevania 4. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you have your one lone route, you know, throughout the whole game. Whereas like 3, it sort of branched a bit, you know, you sort of had discrete choices of where to go. Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. That is a good point. Okay. Now this is going to be the fight against the 2-headed dragon. Oh yeah, Chronicle as well. Yeah, that's right, Gold. That's what we were talking about not too long ago. Yeah, Castlevania Chronicle. Man, that's a hard game. That is a hard game. I don't think I ever made it past, I think it's either level 2 or level 3. Yeah, that is a difficult game. That I'll say. Cool stuff. That's one you're gonna try on achievements. Oh, nice. Yeah, Gold, let me know. Keep me informed about that. Like, if you ever do try the Chronicle version. So I take Gold that, oh, you never played it? I wonder if, Gold, maybe you can answer this. How difficult is it to get a game from like a really like maybe like Japan only obscure console and have retro achievements for it? Like what I'm specifically talking about is like the legit X68K version, like have retro achievements for Castlevania 1 on the X68K. And we're talking about like playing the OG game, not Castlevania Chronicles, not the PS1 game, which is literally a port of the X68K game. Let's remake Link, The Faces of Evil, and Zelda, The Wand of Gamelon. Yeah, they were in the Philips, right? Philips CDI. Now, how difficult would that be? Are there any copyright holders there that are going to demand like a ransom or something before they'd even let Nintendo or whoever, some Nintendo R&D department, handle it? They have a lot of it, so it might be there. Oh, they are available on Steam. Oh, nice. Ah! Set those games on fire. Oh, man. Oh, man. Now, I haven't literally played any of those, any of the two, but from what I've seen, it feels like it doesn't meet the expectations of what a Zelda game should be. And I'm probably just putting it really lightly. I mean, even back at the time, the games were out, they felt really cheap. The execution was just subpar. You'd pay me not to play them? Oh no worries, no, save your money. Save your money. I'll gladly not pay them for free. Did I say MSX? Yeah, we're going to be playing MSX games on Saturday. I did say that, yes. To pay us to have to deal with that crap. Yeah, gotta pay us punitive damages for wrecking our brains. And then we have to live, years of our lives with those two atrocities forever in our minds. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's also known as Vampire Killer. I think that's one of the few MSX games, Konami games, that also made it to PAL regions, and there they were called Vampire Killer. All right, got the two-headed dragon, and now let's make it on out of here. Yeah, we're almost halfway through. Yeah, we're almost completely halfway through. I mean, it'll be totally halfway through once we get to the end of June. But yeah, we're approaching it. They have MSX. Nice. Yeah, Gold, give if you ever played any MSX games, then and you know what to expect, and give the games a try. I mean, we're definitely going to be playing them. We're going to do a little. A small little gameplay of Castlevania. Then we're going to do Contra as well. I'm sure it's going to be fun. Okay, I don't think anyone got damaged there. Or maybe if they did, I didn't notice anything substantial. Okay, so all the 4 crystals were done, and now we're going to go to the final boss, I believe. Well, I gotta say, as far as like where things have gone, I mean, at least for me, I mean, I'm glad that like I made yet another move earlier this year, actually this March. So now I live in the Bay Area, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I'm going to be staying in the same state for 1 whole year, and will never. And you know, ever since like last year, I had to deal with like when I did my income taxes this year, I had to deal with living in multiple states and stuff, and that was not fun. But yeah, just it's been nice and relatively chill here for me, and I hope to continue that way. Vampire Killer, 28 achievements. Do I want the list? Oh no, I mean you don't have to give it to me right now. If you want to share it on Discord, go ahead, but not on chat. If you want to share it on Discord, I'll just look at it just for curiosity. Where did I move from? Before March, and since between August 2023 and March of this year, I was in Sacramento. So I lived in an apartment in the Sacramento area, and when I did move there, I was I got a job in San Jose, in the Bay Area. So I had a really friggin' long commute, like a really friggin' long commute. So then I got tired of the commute and decided, okay, what other options do I have? What other like compromises I'm going to be fine with? Like, you know, the higher rent, but with a shorter commute kind of thing. Oh. Yeah, last year I lived in Oregon. Yeah, so I lived in Oregon. Actually, I think I moved, okay, January 2023, I moved from Washington State to Oregon State. And then from the middle of January till August of last year, I lived in Oregon, and then I moved from Oregon to California. So yeah, so when I did income taxes, I didn't need to. Yeah, Washington State doesn't do income taxes, but for Oregon, I had to do income taxes. But my recent move, though, is I moved from Sacramento to the Bay Area, so I'm much more closer to San Jose. I'm much more closer to San Francisco. Much more closer to the coast. In 2026, I'll be in Mexico. If that's true, Thomas, Backlogics will be happy for me. All right. Yeah, I think Backlogics lived in Mexico for a good long while with his family. Okay. All right, this is the real deal, guys. This is the real deal. Hey there, Captain. Hello. Welcome in. Pleasant Wednesday evening to you. Good to see you here. You are here to witness. Just got here to witness what will be the taking down of the cloud of darkness. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, there were a couple of those crystal boss fights where, Refia and Ark, or even just anyone here, like if they're subjected to like multiple hits in the same turn, then they can go down. But let's see. Hope RNG is in our favor. Just in time indeed, Captain, yes. I'll be moving south the past 2 years. If you go south more, I'll hit Mexico. Well, I mean, to be fair, overall, my moving experience is that I've always been a Northern Californian, a resident of Northern California. So I'm basically back at my home base. And it was just a few years ago that I moved up north. I mean, all my life I've always been here. So to be fair, it's kind of like a rubber band thing. I was like a rubber band. So when I was moving up to Washington and Oregon, it's like someone was stretching the rubber band, right? And then it just took a year and a half before I moved back down, and then the rubber band was, the stretched out rubber band was released. It snapped. I snapped back into place. It's where the mothership is. Yeah, indeed. That's one good way to look at it. Mothership connection. It's that mothership connection. I mean, but yeah, Thomas. So, if I would move south, I'm highly likely I wouldn't be moving anywhere from the Bay Area anytime soon. I mean, if I would move, I'll still be in or around here. But like, if for any circumstance, San Diego, that would be a great place to live in for a while. Yeah, Bahamut, there we go. We're jamming here. We are definitely jamming here. All right. Haste. And let's throw them shurikens. Where is the shuriken? Where is it? Where is shuriken? I thought I had a shuriken. Did I pass it? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, see what'll happen here. Oh, quad 9s. Oh my goodness. The Vanishing Doomer. If I could, I would. Thank you for the good luck, Banklogics. Thank you. And this is why we had ribbons on everyone. This is why we have ribbons on everyone here, guys. Okay, keep throwing them shurikens. Just a little bit, yeah. Just a teeny bit delayed. Okay, cool. Cool. Be that way. Kiraga, everyone, and let's throw a shuriken. Where's the shuriken? There it is. Let's go. Good. Back to quad 9s. All right. We are back to quad 9s. Cat Mage, cast Kiraga on everyone. Oh, they have arcade games as well, Gold? Oh, that's cool. So arcade games as in running through MAME, right? M-A-M-E. But again, that's emulator though, right? Okay. Yeah, we were able to take that. No problem. No friggin' problem. Shuriken throwing time. Alright, quad 9. Another quad 9. Not really quad 9. For arcade, you feel less bad. Yeah, because like actually having an arcade, like literally playing the arcade version or the little arcade board, that'll take a lot of effort. I mean, like you literally need the separate board there and stuff. Oh gosh. Yeah, we're getting our butts handed to us here. All right. Yeah, we better start using elixirs. Yeah, let's use an elixir here. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna pause our offensive onslaught. Let's get everyone alive and well there. Oh, let's have a Neo Geo. Oh, that's right. Neo freaking Geo, man. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure thing. See, how are we gonna do this here? What's more important? Maybe Kiraga or Kiraja will actually be better. Go cast Kiraja, and Ark can go into throwing a shuriken. The Green Giant's wife. That's probably what it is. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah, Green Giant. The whatchamacallit, what is it? Yeah, the logo or the mascot for the canned peas or something. Man, that particle beam is brutal. Brutal! Brutal, I tell you. It is brutal. That's okay. That's okay. That is okay. Yeah, Luneth is still alive, which is good. Let's go work on Ark here. There we go. Oh my gosh, we did it! I think we did it. I think that's it. We did it, yeah, we beat the game. Thank you for the GGs there, Backlogics. Yay, yeah, it was getting really, really scary there. I thought this will take a while to get through, but no, it didn't. I'm impressed it took less turns than I was expecting. Thank you for the GG Lamb. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for the GG's Captain. Thank you for the GG's Gold. And we gained a level. I don't know if I don't know if we can be able to save our progress after the credits. Maybe we can. Well, let's go enjoy the ending credits here, guys. In the beginning there was the void, then there was light and darkness, and then everything was born. The sky, the land, water, fire, and life. Time flows to bring them all back from whence they came. But life gave birth to something unique, a shining force that divided the light and darkness and illuminated the world. A force called hope. Hope is also a character in Final Fantasy XIII, by the way. A time will come again when the balance between light and darkness is broken, and 4 will be chosen to restore it. Do not forget that what gives the 4 their power is hope. Hope inside each and every living being in the world. Dreams, despair, love, time will consume all. But you must not accept it. You must fight it. You must find the power within to prevail. You must find the one last speck of light, the one feeble glitter that will illuminate all, the light of hope. Sounds good. Sounds good to me, guys. Are we still in control? Yes. Everyone! Yes, yeah, it's coming, Thomas. Luneth, Ark, Refia, Ingus. I knew you could do it. By the heavens, you've done it. See? He talks like a true king. Ho ho ho, had no doubt you would succeed. Man, you guys are something. And what do you guys say, Princess? I think she did say something already. I don't remember. Let's go. It's time to go home. All right. Oh, okay. So it just goes by its own. All right, cool. Survive using the power of friendship. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, with our friends nearby and friends through some connection within the ether, you know, all that stuff. It all counts as friendship. Thanks, Gramps. Glad to be of service. Now, let's see if the people of Amur miss me. Hey, boys. Welcome back, everyone said at the same time. Glad to be back. Thanks again. You saved the world, you know? Ho ho ho. You know who to call when the world needs saving again. Come to Amur anytime. We'll do some training together, if you can keep up. Ha ha ha. Farewell. Right. Ghostbusters. That's what you're gonna call, yep. There's something strange in the neighborhood. It's Saronia! Yes, we have come back. Man, what a young king. Thank you for your help, Prince. I mean, King Alice. Yeah, that's what I've been calling him, like Prince all this time. No, it is I who must thank you. It is the power of light within you that saved the world. Thank you, warriors of the light. I will strive to be as strong as you in serving my people. Thank you, and farewell. Awesome. Oh, cool. We get to ride the super quick Nautilus. Riding the Nautilus. It is definitely fresh in my mind, Thomas, so that'll make sense that we can just mosey on right into the Famicom version very soon. I mean, I don't think we're going to do that tonight, though. We're going to save that all for next week. I have to do the NES version with my eyes closed. I don't know the game that well. I'm gonna have to play this game like what 100 times or something, just so I can get all that we need to do. But it's not only plot progression routing, but it's also grinding. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I need to do here. Oh, I need to go back to reading the text here. Oh, are we now? Miss Sid must be worried about me. I'm getting off here too. Why are you going to Kanan, Desh? Well, I have some unfinished business, if you know what I mean. Huh? Isn't there a girl that's waiting for you or something? Yeah, there you go. That's what I was about to say. Have to see Selena. Ooh, so you finally come to your senses. Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me. You're making me blush there, Refia. Seems that Luna didn't get what he was saying. Yeah, at least one person didn't. At least one person didn't, of course. I don't think we did Angus's. I think Angus has his own place or something, or maybe later. Yeah, what is this? Oh. Oh, I've missed you so. Oh my, Sid, stop it. People are watching. Selena! Dash, you're back. Promise me you won't leave ever again. Yes, he promised. Yes, I promise. Ha! We can't be outdone by those youngins, can we? Sid, stop, I say. Oh, Sid, must you be so inappropriate? Ahem. Oh, sorry. Got carried away there. Guess I did too. Hey, don't forget to come get me if you're going adventuring again. You're not going anywhere, Dash. Yeah, didn't you make a promise, dude? Looks like you're not getting out of this one, Dash. Yeah. Come visit us anytime here. You have to sample Miss Sid's dinner special. Well, that sounds good right now. Thank you. But I have to go see my father first. And I have to train to be a good smith. It's the least I can do to thank him for raising me, you know. Good. I'm sure Taka will be happy to hear that. Give him my regards here. Sid, Dash, we'll see you soon. Wow, what an ending. Milady, let us return to Castle Sasune. No, I do not want to go back so soon. Milady, why? Men are so obtuse. Must I say it plainly? I want to stay with you a bit longer. There. Yeah, those Ingas that didn't get it here. Don't look so surprised. Come, let's go. Let us visit Kazus and first. As you wish, milady. I'll stay by your side until the end of time. Still has to hold a job. Yeah, saving the world doesn't guarantee, like, you know, a lifetime of retirement, you know. Yep, indeed. Freaking indeed. It's Ur. We're home. Come on, don't just stand there. Welcome home. Luneth, you've come back. Told Papa, Mom, we did it. I knew you had it in you. You've done well. I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I fought too. Yeah, and you did great. Yeah, those shuriken throws were really, really good. Man, but you're squishy. That's all right. Welcome back. Thank you for saving the world. The heroes are back. Well, she's gonna dance a little ditty there for us in front of us. The warriors of the light are real. Here, let me kiss you. Oh, no, you don't. The world was saved from the darkness. The light within you saved us all. Thank you, warriors of the light. Oh. He's probably saying, oh. That's probably what he's saying. The light. The crystals, they're back. Yeah, exactly. Squishy. You're squishy. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That can go for any RPG. You're gonna hear me say that at least once, almost every single month. We do an RPG. There's always gonna be that one character whose defensive stats are can be better, but it makes sense because, you know, maybe they're a magician or something. It's beautiful. The darkness has gone, and a new dawn has come to the world. All right. All right. We did a good thing here. Ooh, look at that. That looks cool. Look at that. Ooh, birdies. Birdies are flying. All right. This looks good. This looks really good. Yeah, props to the DS. Look at what the DS can do. There's some like photo realism there. Yay, Luneth level 65, Arc 64. Raphia the Cat Mage at level 65, and Ingus at level 64. Yeah, they're in that order based on chronologically when we encounter them in the game. As the Warriors of the Light look on, the four crystals gather to form a tremendous disco ball in the sky. Yeah, there's four unique colors there. You can do a really awesome looking disco ball there. Yoshitaka Amano, thank you for the awesome artwork there, Amano-san. Thank you. I missed the others. Did we miss Sakaguchi? Probably. And where's Nasir? I don't think Nasir was involved in the DS remake. Yeah, no, he's definitely in the Famicom version. He's looking for his name there. Oh, it says Square Enix there. Nice. This is the people who made the movie and stuff. All the cutscenes, CG engineers. Oh, Uematsu-san! Thank you so much for the music. Thank you. Who else is there? I'm sure Sakaguchi's somewhere there. He's somewhere within the credits. Come on, show yourself. Show yourself. Awesome QA testers. Where are you guys at? Where are you at here? Oh, Shinji Hashimoto-san. Okay. I think he was involved with the 13 series. QA team. All right. There are Western people here. Nasir! I saw Nasir's name there. And Sakaguchi-san there. All is right with the world. All is right with the world. Look at that beautiful crystal. Fin. We did it. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed Final Fantasy III on the DS. Save current level and item data. Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do that. Save it on slot 1. Poor Ingus and Ark. Alright, we get 3 stars. Just like our Onion Knight level there. Return to the title menu. Yes. It is. Oh, it is? Yes, that's true. Fin is in French. There you go. Yep, that's right. That is correct. Okay, so yeah, before we move on to other stuff, the Onion Knight stuff, let me just catch up on your guys' messages here. I think I missed some of it here. if I have CD games, you run them through an emulator, who's only allow, which, well, I just still play the original games. Oh, yeah, right. I think you need to have an emulator though, and the emulator has to have within it like a functionality for it to detect data from a CD-ROM. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I did that before. I tried PCSX, which was the PlayStation 1 emulator back then. And I was able to play, actually, the first and only game I tried to play was Soten. Like, way back when. We're talking, like, early 2000s-ish, like, early to mid-2000s. Yeah, I remember PCSX being able to do that, so I'd be expecting that even emulators to this day would still use that similar kind of functionality. Really cute game. Nice. I don't know if you guys ever got a chance to see the title screen intro here. So let's go enjoy that as I read here. The power just went out, Bahamut. Gold went through that too, but maybe for a different reason. It's just pure coincidence. But there's been a couple of places where the power went out, guys. Man, you missed the final battle. No. Okay, well, we may get to see it again, maybe tonight, but with the Onion Knights. Is it still PCSX but better? But it has retro chains built in too. Oh, nice. That's good. And it's good to know for PCSX users. Yeah, I wouldn't personally. I would just still stick with consoles anyway, even offline. So, I mean, yeah, and just base judgment on games, retro games I don't know of by way of YouTube videos or other streamers playing the game, so on and so forth. Instead of literally playing the game myself. Because playing the game on emulator versus playing the game on console, it's already, I mean, to me, there's a very, I mean, it's just as different as, say, like feeling the frame or two of lag. I mean, even that, you're just talking about just milliseconds of difference, but I feel it within like my hand-eye coordination. I could just feel it, and if I press a button and if I see Mario take just a slight delay in jumping, it feels like forever. I mean, it's that kind of thing with me right now. That kind of thing. It's not like that anymore, Gold. Well, I mean, still, I mean that's fine. I mean that's fine, but that's not gonna win. It's not gonna win me, though. I mean, for others that's good to know, but it's not gonna win me. All right. So now that we've seen this here, let's go ahead and give this a test drive. We gotta probably work on this. I mean, I guess for aesthetics, I mean, yeah, we'll see all these great, oh gosh, we have Luneth, who's almost taking a dirt nap, and whose HP is in yellow. Ingus and Ark are taking dirt naps, and their HP is colored in red. And Refi is all like, why are you guys like this? All right, let's go enjoy this one here. All right. Just guess I played the final just for the music. I'm playing Final Fantasy III in any form for music everywhere. I mean, the OST, all of the musics, all of the sound effects are just so awesome here. Okay, let's go check out our stats here. Okay, this is a previous run. Everyone's in the front. What do we have for items here? 99 elixirs. So you guys know where I got all these elixirs from? That's from fighting the dragons. What other thing we have? Oh, 72 onion shields. Yeah, dragons. Dragons drop onion equipment. Yeah, dragons. 72 onion shields. What else is there? Did I get the Ultima sword by any chance? Well, that's a lot of stuff here. You can tell that I wasn't a fan of using the fat chocobo. What else do I have 72 of? I know I should have other stuffs. Okay, I have 9 onion swords. Oh, I did get the Gungnir. I was able to steal one. I get 10 onion armors, 4 extra onion gauntlets. Okay. All right, now let's go to the more interesting stuff here. Here's everyone's magic here. Oh, she knows you're playing it just by the... Oh, because she's familiar with 3. Oh, nice, nice, nice. See, 3 is a favorite, even though, I mean, it didn't really hit many generations of players, but I guess just by the mere fact of, I guess, maybe the DS game, or maybe just the Pixel remaster or something, or maybe just by sheer discovery of the awesome Famicom game, and maybe playing the translated version of it. I mean, once people discover FF3, they love it. I mean, if they are an RPG fan. So yeah, so here we have... Everyone here has this clever assortment. Well, the first 2 do. So Luneth and Ingus, like, I guess the proportions, like 2/3 of Luneth's magic is white, and the rest is black. Ingus has predominantly black magic, and the rest is white magic. It's interesting that everyone has a rise here. The first 2 have a rise, and then Refia is an Onion Knight with nothing but white magic. And Ark is an Onion Knight with nothing but black magic. There, okay. Okay, now let's go check out everyone's equipment here. Look at this. Onion sword, onion shield, onion helm, onion armor, onion gauntlets. That's what Luneth has. What does Ingus have? Same thing. What does Refia have? Same thing. What does Ark have? Same thing. So what's now gold? We're gonna have fun playing, just fooling around here and there with this file here. We're gonna move on to the Famicom version on once we get back to once we get back next week. So the rest of tonight's stream will just be playing this file here, just goofing off. We're going to hold off on playing this on Monday. Tomorrow will be Chill and Cozy Thursday, where you guys can request a game, and we'll be playing something other than Final Fantasy. We're going to have a Saturday stream, just in case some of you may have not have heard. We are going to indeed have a Saturday stream. We're going to start at 3 p.m. Pacific time, which is 6 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be MSX-centric. So we're going to be playing pretty much nothing but MSX games until I get a request from you guys to play a viewer's choice game, a non-MSX game. Or if you guys want to request an MSX game, yeah, please do so. And then after Saturday, Sunday will be off, and then once we get back on Monday, we'll start here. We're going to be playing the game on this card, untranslated. Untranslated. That means we're going to be playing this game with Japanese text. Oh, 5 p.m. Central and 5 p.m. Central. That's right. 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern. There you go. Thank you, Backlogix. Thank you. There you go. Those of you in Backlogix' time zone will be 5. Dracula X, you want to request it, Gold? Please do so. I literally showed you. I mean, I have a copy of it. I only have the Japanese version, so I can be able to definitely, if you say Dracula X, I'll pull Dracula X from the shelf right behind me and pop it in my Super NES, and we'll play it. Definitely, definitely. So much onions. Why are your eyes watering? Because you are in pure joy of seeing such an accomplishment here. But I mean, not only that, I mean, look at this. Look, I mean, our equipment, look at our stats here. All 99 there. Strength, agility, vitality, intellect, mind. Everyone. 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 Holy moly, everyone. Everyone is an onion. You'll backseat the entire time? Oh yeah, please, go right on ahead. Go right on ahead. Expect nothing but 999 damage? I think so. It's a very good chance. And notice that everyone is single wielding. No, dual wielding makes I mean, I'd say for the amount of strength that we have going on here, I think it's worth it to have an extra piece of armor with us, some extra piece of defense. Want to save Maria and Annette? I don't know. I highly likely will try to save Maria for sure. And maybe both. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, anyway, there was a stretch reminder. Bahamut redeemed stretch reminder, so let's go ahead and do this. Oh. It's way harder than Rondo. Well, Gold, keep in mind that I have to play the game for at least a half an hour. That's the rule. So if we can do good progress, and if I enjoy playing the game, we may play the game longer. Maybe we'll stretch it out to a 1 whole hour. Maybe just depending on how I feel about the game. But yeah, you just feel free. You have enough ice stars. Also, by the way, I have a Saturday version of the Viewer's Choice Redeem, which is separate than what you get on Thursday. I think I mentioned this earlier today, but I'll go ahead and just mention it again. So the typical Viewer's Choice request is for 11K ice stars, right? And so that's what you guys are mostly seeing, what you're mostly used to. But on Saturdays, there's a random retro Saturday edition of the Viewer's Choice request. That one is discounted. So instead of 11K ice stars, it's worth 7K. There you go. Not exactly half price, but it is cheaper. Calling it a night, Lamb? All right, Lamb. I'm really glad that you were here to see the end of the finale of Final Fantasy III DS. Definitely have. Early shifts are no longer your friend. All right. Get some wonderful sleep, sweet dreams. Good to see you here as always. And yeah, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Till then, have a good night. All right. Okay. I guess we can, I don't know, do a test drive here. Just walk around, get into a random battle, get a feel of where we're at here. Are enemies scared of us? Okay, no. Okay, let's see what we'll do here with these guys. Okay, so we're gonna just mash A to attack. Okay, so we do 8k damage, 7k, and we do 9k damage. So that's respectable. That is definitely respectable. Oh, that's right. Yes. Thank you, Bahamut. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Yeah, so I wanted to sort of... I actually intended to spread out, like, all the stuff that I wanted to show. Oh, yeah, so let's check everyone's jobs here. So, if I remember, I was working on jobs of each character in a certain manner. So yeah, so we maxed out black belt. I believe we maxed out black belt just for the sake of getting a high HP, a high max HP or something like that. And so yeah, we worked on thief. So I mean, Luneth was our thief for the Gungnir. It's a good guess if you thought that's what it was all about here. And for Ingus, yeah, he was working on monk and black belt. And he was a dragoon for a while. Refia was a black belt, and she was our white mage, yeah. And never touched devout the first time around. I never got the itch for the cat mage thing until I played Final Fantasy V for the first time, which is like years after my last gameplay here. Yeah, I never got the itch to make a cat mage. I never got the cat mage craze until much later. But yeah, so Refia was our typical white mage like we just did. And Ark was a black mage. yeah, we were going with a very traditional Final Fantasy I style basic party. Yeah, for the most part. And then he was a black belt for a while just to get his HP levels up for a bit. Okay. Yeah, we were rocking with 4 black belts, Bahamut. Yeah. When like this was for prepping our stats. So when you go from one job to another, you actually retain a fraction of what you last left off with whatever job you had previously. So if you maxed out a black belt, I believe the black belt maxing out ensured that once we then switched to the Onion Knight job and worked on maxing out the Onion Knight job, and our base level was already, working our way towards 99, already at base level 99, it'll guarantee that everyone would have quad 9 HP. That's the whole basis behind doing 4 black belts. Yeah, and literally, I had one of the save files I had to free up for our previous run this month was I had a 4 black belt party, and I was in a particular area for maxing out the job class. Yeah. Hope to have a better set shift starting in 3 weeks. There'll be a true 7 to 3:30 versus a 5 a.m. to 2. Well, fingers crossed for you there, Lamb. I hope so. I mean, it'll definitely improve. It'll improve your quality of life, your IRL quality of life, your IRLQOL will be improved there, Lamb. All right. Okay. So yeah, as Bahamut was saying here, so we don't have summons. We've seen all the summons already from our main playthrough. We've seen all of the level 8 white mage spells, but we haven't seen the level 8 black mage spells. So let's go ahead and let's see what else haven't we seen. Oh yeah, we can also cast. You can try Quake or Flare. Let's go for Flare here. Meteor. Yeah, she has nothing here. Or she has no black magic spells, so we'll skip that. And Ark has all the black magic spells. Okay, let's go cast Death. That's how Death looks like. Nice. it's a smaller skull because it's far away. When they cast it on us, of course, we're closer to the camera, and that skull that appears larger. Okay, so that's how Death looks like. It's one of the level 8 black magic spells. Yeah, and so Bahamut, the summons of the Onion Knights are the same as the summons of the summoner job. So they're the same. I believe so. I think so. Okay, try Flare. So we've seen Death. We've seen death. So... I haven't seen flare or meteor just yet. Or we can try these. Or like anything else here. I don't think I showcased every single spell yet. But yeah. Bahamut is disappointed because the fact that nobody has Bahamut. Well, to be fair, so I don't consider summons to be a strength here in this game. For one main reason is that it takes a long time for them to be... I mean, the whole wind-up and the animation and stuff, it just takes a lot of time. And that's why I felt... That's why, like summons are fun to play around with, but they're not... In the long run, I mean, if I'd ever... I mean, just like it was with our current game. Now look at that meteor. Struck for, like, less than 4K. That was good. I really like that one. Flare is really, really good here. Flare is really, really good here. Really, really good here. Okay. Maybe there's a few other spells we can try here. Yeah, they do. I agree, Bahamut. I agree. See, that's why I made sure that we got to see summon spells during our main playthrough, and which we did. We definitely did. And I agree, they look cool. They do look cool. But we're talking about, you know, this is past me, a gameplay file of a past me playing this game. And back then, I felt like summons were great, but they took a while to do their thing. And say the most effective thing is just to ensure that the damage is dealt without much delay. But we did get to see all the summons, though. We got all this. We got to see the summoner level summons, and Bahamut still kicks butt. I still love. I love all of the summons there. Every single one of them is great. Even the Chocobo summon was really great. It's also like the fact that the Bahamut summon hits everyone. Hits every single one there. Now, I just want to double check. So nobody has the ultimate sword. Maybe I just never got around to getting it. Maybe that's a thing we can do. Whoops. I wonder if that's a thing we can do here. Yeah, Luneth can equip anything here. Can equip anything here. Anything. Anything. Trident, the Holy Lance. Yeah, I don't think we ever got around to finding the legendary blacksmith either. Maybe. Or maybe we did. Not sure. Not sure. Okay. Okay. Let's go beat this game again. This time as Onion Knights. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I had it programmed so that I don't have to hold the button to run. Oh, this is cool. I should have done this beforehand. I'm running without holding a button here, guys. Isn't that cool? Whoops. Let's go attack here. We got plenty of ethers. Got plenty of ethers. Okay. There we go. get to see a little bit of our Onion Knights, and then we're gonna go ahead and just start running away from battles. Unless you guys want to see more, maybe we can. You know what? We don't have to be all like, you know, time saving and all that stuff. I mean, we can just enjoy it here. This is just our little our victory lap here, because we just beat this game, so we're just running a victory lap. So let's enjoy this game here. Yeah, we got plenty of elixirs. I mean, right before the cloud of darkness, we can just be all like, oh hey, we got like 99 elixirs. It's like, I got 99 elixirs, and a one-hit KO death ain't happening or something. Something like that. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Da da da. Alright. Oh, I keep forgetting. I have automatic run programmed in here. All I gotta do is just move my character with the directional pad. That's all I gotta do. Do 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 do. So guys, what do you guys think of what do you guys think of Final Fantasy III? I mean, I know that I've heard you guys or seen you guys comment on that's a cute game, but what do you guys think? I mean, compared to coming from Final Fantasy II, I mean, isn't Final Fantasy III such an amazing improvement? I mean, in Final Fantasy II, I mean, it had such a novel level up system going on for it. It had a really like involving story. Like you had rotating party members. You had NPCs that join your party. I mean, one of your most powerful. Yeah, I did, and I banned them. Yeah, so one of our most powerful characters, we don't get to see him. I mean, we have him in our party at the very beginning, and then we lose him, and he comes back right before the final dungeon. And in 3 is for the most part a return to Final Fantasy 1. And 3, you didn't have that. You didn't have the same level up system in 2. I mean, this is a much more accepting. It isn't complex. It is not it's very much not a complicated system. The level up system, that is. Yeah, speaking of bots here, that's like two bots, like one after the other. Yeah, it's just one after the other there. Yeah, Blux, these are the guys that we're supposed to be fighting to get like the massive amount of experience or whatever that we're going for. How much experience do they drop? It should be north of 5k. It should be north of 5k there. Oh no, it isn't. Okay. I guess blocks were considered good because if it's just 2 of them, it takes less time to take down 2 enemies than 3 enemies in an encounter. Lots more treasure, worth exploring. I think I got all the treasures already here. Definitely got more treasures here. Now, I swear, I don't know if the source that I've been depending on, maybe it was telling me something incorrectly, but I was trying to fight these dragons. Now, I swear there were dragons here in the Crystal Tower. These are the enemies, like the very late game enemies that drop like some impressive stuff, like Onion Knight equipment stuff. Talking about elixirs. An elixir is a common drop. Definitely is amazing. Cool stuff. Do. All right. But don't worry, Bahamut, we're going to be seeing summons later this month. Definitely later this month. Maybe next week. More likely, maybe the week after the next. And we are faster than ninjas. We are faster than ninjas. We are Onion Knights. We are awesome. We are awesome. Okay. Oh, the one thing I forgot to do, there was a request, and I think I forgot to take care of it. Yeah, thank you for the stretch reminder there, Bahamut. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Actually, you know what? Let me do some stretching here right now. Ugh. Oh man. All right. More Final Fantasy III. All right, so we have spent the first week of this month in this game here. Are we gonna have enough streams for the remainder of the month for Famicom 3? So yeah, we have June 10th, 11th, and 12th, 17th, 18th, and 19th, then 24th, 25th, and 26th. Okay. We might, though I feel like we'll stretch over to July. Yeah, so we may finish Famicom 3 before the July 4th weekend. Yeah, that's highly likely. Highly likely what's going to happen here. Alright, let's go. Let's go take out the cloud of darkness with 4 Onion Knights. We're gonna make her cry until she falls down and passes out. And we don't even have to swing our sword or anything like that. Or maybe our swords are leeks. An Onion Knight sword is a very, very strong leek. Or actually, isn't that Hatsune Miku's weapon? You guys know who Hatsune Miku is? Oh, these guys are squishy AF. These are squishy AF. Yeah, us right here, we're not squishy. I mean, even though we're Onion Knights, but we're not squishy. Because we got layers upon layers upon layers of onion to protect us. That's why. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta go this way. Gotta go through here. Okay. I don't think we took any damage at all so far. Yeah, we took like no damage whatsoever so far. And I think that's going to continue until we get to Zandi. Or Zande. unbelievable that a bunch of knights of the Onion, are faster than ninjas. That is just so cool. That is just so very cool. Cool stuff. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Do. Alright. Oh. Keep forgetting that I don't have to hold the button here. Just gotta move the D-pad. Just got to move the D-pad. Okay. So where are we at here? So attack this guy here. Doo-doo. Okay, I see where we're at here. Now, I'm doing this, going through the Crystal Tower, beating the game again, but this time with the Onion Knights, just for the sake of seeing how different the battle is. Because, like, it was still dangerous. I mean, it wasn't a freebie. I mean, our battle with Cloud of Darkness, it wasn't just, she just didn't, like, just, threw her hands up in the air or, waved the white flag and gave up. I mean, no, she put up a really good fight, especially towards the end. But I don't think it's going to be even close to that here. So I just want to see how much of a joke of a battle it'll be. Yeah, worth checking out how easy the battle would be there. Do. Okay, so go through there. These are squishy. Let's go fight as Onion Knights. Isn't it cool that everyone has like their own little color scheme going, especially with the helmet? Now, I may be right on this, but I think the Onion Knight color palette for each of the characters in the Famicom version are not exactly what you see here. I think originally, the color assignment for the Onion armor, I think it is slightly different. There may be two of the characters have a different color scheme going on. Oh my gosh, zero? Ninjas do 0 damage. Guys, did you see this? Did you see that? Ninjas did 0 damage to us. Did we burn it down? We did, Drummer. Yes, we did. Hey there, Drummer. Welcome in, welcome in. Pleasant Wednesday evening to you. Hope your Wednesday evening is doing well. We beat the game, and we're just doing a little victory lap here. I'm just pulled up my old save file with everyone being an Onion Knight and certain jobs maxed out and stuff, and everyone with the Onion gear. You reinstalled Final Fantasy XIV and renewed your subscription. Oh, that sounds cool. What if Backlogix or I think Amber, there are a few people that are playing it. I think LMS is also playing it. And they'll be excited to hear that. Nice. So it's probably been a while since you've played 14. Okay, so where is this at? Oh, just have to go straight here. Just go straight. Just go straight. I'm gonna try again to make through the rest of the main story. Haven't touched the expansions yet. You beta tested the 1.0 version before the end of the world and Rebirth? To be honest, I am not familiar with Final Fantasy XIV. I didn't play any of the MMOs. So Final Fantasy XI, I have no idea about. Final Fantasy XIV, I have no idea about personally. But if anyone else can add, then that would be really awesome. OG Collector's Edition box, wow. And of course it's only for PC. That sounds cool. 11 at midnight opening for the PS2 with the hard drive. Oh, sick! Which store did you get it from? Or was it like GameStop or like Electronics Boutique or something like that? And so, do you still have it? Do you still have your PS2 with the hard drive? I think it's a PS2. It's a PS2 Fat. I think it's only the first version, like the launch version or something, that has that capability. Okay. So we're all ready here. We are all ready here. Oh, it's a regional store that was open 24 hours. Oh, you got the fat model? Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, nice. 24 hours, wow. I can only think of it as it was probably... Yeah, I have a few ideas, but I don't want to start talking about stuff. I want to be talking about stores. I already mentioned one store once already. You burned up your PS3 80 GB fat trying to install all of 11? Dang, burned it up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, wasn't there like heat, like a heatsink issue or something, or maybe it didn't come with the heatsink? It overheated. Well, probably the heatsink, whatever it had there, didn't really help. Actually, before I continue, let me go sip some water here. It's good I had a chance to sip some water before I overheat, because it's pretty warm today. Like I was outside at lunch, just I mean between my car and wherever I went for lunch, and man, it was like 100 degrees out there. It was pretty hot. 2 replacements for the official replacement program Sony had. You haven't had it fixed yet? A Metal Gear Solid 4 bundle. Oh man. What was it? Wasn't it a special edition? I mean, wasn't it like it was a? I think it was still the Spider-Man logo PS3, but I think it had. Did it come in a unique color? Was it like white, or was it like camouflage or something like that? It was white? Okay, nice. Okay, I thought I remembered it correctly. Okay, I know that in the back of my mind. I swear I remember seeing that. Oh, nice. I've only had one version of the PS3, and that was the Slim. It was just a plain model. I think mine was 120 GB. But what's cool about the OG PS3 is that it is it's not only backwards compatible with PS1, but also had PS2 backwards compatibility with PS2. Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed though, because I thought, coming from the PS2, I was expecting that I would have the PS3 would be backwards compatible with the previous PS2 model games and stuff, but apparently that's not how it is nowadays. Because it's now about digital downloads and DLCs and so on and so forth. I'll just mash through all this here. You wanted the hardware software emulation. Well, good on you, drummer, there, because the time I got my PS3, I was going to college at the time. It was the second time around, actually. I mean, late. I mean, just a little bit later in life there, and yeah, it was 2009. I remember picking up a PS3 in 2009. And that's when the Slims were out. Second go around, yeah, second go around, yeah. So right after high school, I literally had no idea what I wanted to do in life. So I heard people suggest going to a vocational school. Like studying, like I went to a school of business. So after I got my certificate there, then like my job was I was doing like file clerk kind of stuff, like data entry and stuff like that. And I did that for like, oh gosh, like a little bit more than 7 years. And I thought, okay, well, this isn't very lucrative, and didn't like what I was doing. So then I went back to college, went to a 4-year university, studied for a degree in engineering. So I got a degree in electrical engineering, and so that's what got me into the tech industry. I've been there for way more than 7 years. Yeah, so those of you that arrived past the 2-hour session mark here of our stream here, so we have beaten the game from our original save, or the original file that we've been working on. Played a good 50-ish hours or so. Oh, thanks, drummer. Yeah, yep. I don't mind sharing that without getting too much into specifics. So this is a scenic route / victory lap here. I mean, so I'm playing off of an old file here. I had all Onion Knights, played 85 plus hours here, and we were leveling our characters to ensure that everyone gets. Like all of our stats are all 9s. Every single digit that is available for each of the stats will be a 9. So we have quad 9 HP, double 9s on strength, agility, intelligence, mind, and everything else. We're dressed to the 9s. Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright, so we're going to be fighting Zonde here. So I'm going to take care of him here. So apparently, based on the story, Zonde is being mind controlled. Or he went into this dark side which sort of corrupted his perception of like what literally is actually going on with him, which is personally it's damaging him inside or something like that. So yeah, I'll go to do the slash here, and Zonde are probably gonna do like just a tiny amount of damage. Just curious to see like how much damage he'll do. One. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. So keep this in mind, guys. We're gonna be marching on over to Cloud of Darkness, and Cloud of Darkness is gonna have to fight us four here. All right, you can just imagine how trivial the battle would be, but I'm curious to know how her photon blast attack would do. I'm sure it'll do maybe double-digit damage. Maybe I'll be doing that. Ooh, that's a lot. That is a lot of damage there. Can we actually take her down right here? No, of course not. Of course. I mean, we can try, but somehow she can be able to cleave through our armor, and we're not dealing any damage at all. Yeah, this is like a scripted fight to lose. We're at least doing one. We at least did one damage to her. Ta! Yeah, particle beam will tear us all up here. Yep. Quad 9 damages to everyone. Of course. Yeah, right. Whatever. What the freaking heck on ever. Yeah, Backlogics. I thought I was thinking that it would be possible. But again, I think the thing here that we're missing is the power from the Dark Warriors. That's the thing we're missing. Yeah, that's the thing that we're missing. Yeah. Unless we can somehow circumvent and somehow talk to the Dark Warriors and say, hey, yo, you know about this cloud of darkness? Yeah, they're a troublemaker here. Hey, can we join forces? And then just like literally right there, we could have taken her. But yeah, I think it's because, I mean, to go with the story, we need to go through the Dark Crystal route, unfortunately. Darn. Come on, you still got work to do. Yes. Let's still get right on it here. They look cute, don't they? Those onion knights. Those onion knights are something else. Okay. Well, let's do things the other way now. Let's go clockwise. So let's go ahead and start on the 2. I'm assuming that's the 2 o'clock. So we'll go 2, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8, and 10. I'll go 2, 4, 8, and 10. Yeah, she has all the power of darkness. She becomes weaker the more dark crystals you beat. Yes! Yeah, Bahamut, that's exactly where I was going with that. Yeah, indeed. Yes. Yep. I believe you are absolutely, positively, 100% right, Bahamut. Yep. That is indeed why... Willing to bet that is indeed why we can't take her out right then and there. Okay. Let's see if I can remember where we go here. Yeah, so we don't need a ribbon because... Yeah. Oh, we actually got the ribbon beforehand. Yeah, I think we already fought Zonde's clone. Oh, nice. We got our HP refill. Yay! Yay! Cool. Raven's Yawn. Okay, I believe this is Two-Headed Dragon. I think this is who we're going to be fighting here. I think. Or maybe not. I don't know. We're going to fight somebody. So it's Two-Headed Dragon, Echidna, Ahriman, and Cerberus. Those are the four guardians of each of the dark crystals here. Yep, Two-Headed Dragon. I was right. So I'm going to use attack. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. If you get more criticals, that'll be great. 172, ouch. 163, ouch. Okay. They're doing triple-digit damage. Oh my goodness. We should be terrified. We should be terrified. Alright, so are we gonna 3-turn the Two-Headed Dragon? I feel like we're gonna get close there. Yes, we did! We had all 12 attacks. Do-do-do. Button mash our way through here. All right. Okay. So every boss we fight here, we get an HP refill. Get all of our stats filled. Yeah, there we go. We're back to quad 9s here. Okay, now let's go backtrack back to the X-shaped room. And we said that we're going to enter each point in a clockwise manner. So yeah, we entered the 2 o'clock position. Now we're gonna go over to the 4 o'clock position next. Do 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 do. I'm not running away from battle here because, I mean, yeah, we gotta enjoy our time with the Onion Knights, guys. You guys having fun with the Onion Knights? I mean, are you holding back your tears? I mean, knowing that you're in front of onion goodness here, or a lot of onions? Huzzah! All right, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. This is worth it. This is. We're looking at this from a unique angle. I mean, we're not ever going to be desperately trying to survive, you know. I mean, even after our whole stream worth of grinding yesterday, we didn't have it completely easy with Cloud of Darkness, you know, especially not towards the end. Especially towards the end, it was she was still giving us a good battle. Now, what are these called? Oh, Shadow Masters. Do 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 do. Now, I'm not sure if anybody's thinking, okay, well, why does everyone have only one weapon in their hand? Well, because Onion Knights are just so powerful. Their stats are just through the roof. It makes more sense to give them a shield on one hand and only have a weapon in one hand. All right, so let's see if I remember. Yeah, we have to walk across here. Don't remember who we fought here. So it's either going to be Echidna, Cerberus, or Echidna, Cerberus, or Ahriman. It's going to be one of those. I don't think it's Cerberus. Yeah, Cerberus is the one at the 10 o'clock position. Yeah, and also tonight's stream will be the conclusion of Final Fantasy III DS, of the series of streams that we're doing of this game. So this right here, as I was saying, this is like a victory lap. It's like celebrating our success, our victories, and all the party wipes that we've had to come across or endure. Zero. 1. Oh my goodness, we are so OP here. Can we 2-turn this one? Can we 2-turn an Ahriman? Somehow I feel like we can. If somebody does a crit. Nope, we didn't 2-turn. They're probably gonna be 3-turn. 0. Alright, hey. Don't get too excited there, Ahriman. There we go. So was it 11 hits? Yeah, it was 11 hits. Yeah, the two-headed dragon took 12, and it took 11 here. Thank you for the GGs there, Backlogics. Thank you. I'll take them. I'll take those GGs. Appreciate it. You were getting worried there. Yeah, that freaking Ahriman was thought that, you know, getting in 1 HP of damage meant okay. I bet Ahriman was thinking he had the advantage over us here. I think he was. Yeah, you have no more fingernails. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, they'll regrow. Just give it time. They'll regrow. Alright, let's make it on out of here. Alright, okay. With no fingernails left in our hands, we will continue. Alright, so I got 2 down, and now we're going to go to the, I guess I'll call it the 8 o'clock position here. This one is going to be Echidna. This will be Echidna here, and where did we go here? Yeah, I think we went up here for the fight. Okay. Yes, I knew of this Backlogics. Yes, it's with the Iron Giant. There is, yes. I believe okay, I would say that's the primary reason why I have the save file here. And it wasn't just to get to level 99 to say, hey, I got it to level 99 and brag about it and stuff. No, that was the reason why. That's the reason why. I can't recall what the prize was for this, but I think it was worth it enough. It is worth it because, you know, we wouldn't be having our party of uber powerful Onion Knights, you know, we would have it only for a good reason. Oh, that's right, I heard of that, yeah. That's right, I heard of it. I heard of that as well. Okay. Yeah, well, what's up, Square Enix? I mean, if you guys are here, can you just post in chat here? Why does FF3, the Pixel Remaster version, why is it lacking the post-game dungeon or the post-game content? Answer right here in chat, right there, please. Anyone from Square Enix, please? Thank you. All right. Whoa, did Refia get hurt? This means war. This means war. Quake. No damage. Ah, okay. I bet they aren't game breakers to still play them, but still a missed opportunity since the GBA versions still have the additional content. Yeah, right, indeed. Yeah, the GBA versions do. They do have it, yes. Oh, 4 3D didn't have additional content? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, someone was talking about 4 on the DS not too long ago. Here, I think it was like yesterday's stream, or maybe on Mondays. All right, 3 dark crystals down. 1 more to go. Got 1 more to go. Let's go hike it back to the X-shaped room down here. You did play 4 on PSP. Remember the additional content gave the best game in the game, best gear in the game, even rivals the stuff you find before Zaramus. Oh, nice. That's what post-game stuff is all about. I mean, I feel like, from what I played in I guess 5 Advance and 6 Advance, as you guys would see. Yeah, I think we got some really cool stuff. I think in 6 Advance we get two new espers. Didn't we get the Cactar Esper? Wasn't that one of them? The Cactar Esper. Yeah, I remember that. And I forgot what was in 5. I think 5 was 5 was oh yeah, I remember fighting there was this one super boss that we had to fight again. It was some kind of a war mech like. Alright, so now we're gonna go here and fight Cerberus. May you take that as an indicator and need to go to bed. Oh, you're all good, you're all good, you're all good. You're all good. Yeah, I'm thinking after we beat the game here and we see Finn, then I think I should probably also start turning into bed as well, and we'll just whatever time that we would have had here for Final Fantasy III. I guess really the next game. The next game is going to be the Famicom version, so we can just wait on that until Monday. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, if we had a huge amount of time, we could have already do a sneak peek of this title here. We'll wait until Monday for that. Had some new relics in the GBA version. Oh, you're probably right. I don't remember offhand. The one thing that comes to mind is there were 2 espers, and I only remember one of them, and that's Cactar. Oops. Oh, okay, actually, I think we're supposed to go up here. And Oh gosh, where is it at here? Why am I getting lost here? I'm getting lost here. What on earth is happening? Okay, we are... Oh yeah, we'll go this way. And then... Let's see. So this is right here. And then, yeah, we go this way. Yeah, so let's go this way then. Yes, indeed. It is a cactar, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yeah. I actually remember distinctly why I remember the cactar Esper so well. The reason is, if you have the Esper equipped on a party member, when they level up, their speed increases. Yeah, they have cactar. The cactar Esper has the most like one of the is one of the few speed increasing like Espers. Like if you have them equipped, you know when you level up and you have a certain Esper equipped, you also get a certain bonus attribute. And yeah, the cactar had like one of the best of the speed. The speed stat boost. Yeah, I remember that. The only other one, actually I think the only other one that was there was Odin. Odin was like in the OG Final Fantasy VI. Odin was the only Esper that will give you a stat increase per level up once you have them equipped. But yeah, I'm trying to recall if there was any more relics there. Just not coming up to me. Again, it might be the same reason as what you stated, Backlogic's probably because my brain is getting tired. Or maybe I just can't recall it. I mean, I can recall the cactar. I mean, fine for some reason. Okay, we're at 100%. Yes, handle the Cerberus. Let's handle the doggy. Well, Cerberus is probably a good doggy. He just wasn't fed. He went a couple of days without being given food. I mean, I think all we have to do is just toss him like 3 milk bones, like one in each of his mouths, and he'll be a happy little puppy. That's all we got to do. But no. Oh, Celestria, that sort of reminds me. That sort of brings me back there. All spells are 1 MP during battle. Yeah. Oh, wasn't there an economizer though? Wasn't the economizer supposed to do that? Wasn't economizer something? I forgot what that was. I remember that was a huge deal for mages, and that was one of the. Wasn't that a relic dropped by the dinos? Yeah, the Brontosaurus drops the economizer, yeah. In the Dino Forest, yes, indeed. Which is the very best place to do your experience, the experience grind there. Hey, doggy. Be a good doggy. Yep, the Bronto. Yep. Man, I miss playing Final Fantasy VI now. See, look what you've done, Backlogics. Now you're making me think of Final Fantasy VI. I thank you for that. It's always a pleasure being reminded of Final Fantasy VI and the gameplay. And it just reminds me of how awesome. It reminds me of how awesome the game is. Well, thank you for those GGs, Backlogics. We were getting pummeled, man. That was a lot. That was the most we've ever gotten damage. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. We were losing a lot of HP there. Man. Yeah, give me a cat scratch. Yeah. Just a couple of scratches. Yeah. Oh man, alright. So we got all the dark crystals taken care of. And now we're gonna go back to that room, and now we are all set for fighting. For fighting the Cloud of Darkness. Ah, I turned Cerberus into a Chihuahua. Did I turn him into 3 Chihuahuas or a 3-headed Chihuahua? Which would be cuter? Three Chihuahuas in a basket, or 1 Chihuahua with 3 heads in a basket? Maybe a 3-headed Chihuahua. There you go. I'll go for a 3-headed Chihuahua. Yes. And they both start with the letter C. 3 Chihuahuas controlling a Cerberus body armor. Oh man, wow, that's pretty darn cool there, Backlogix, for just thinking that up on the fly. Man, Backlogix, man, you're talented. I'm surrounded by talent here, guys. What else can I say? I'm just surrounded by talented folk. All right, so this is gonna be the final fight here. The awesome, awesome music that'll play. You're gonna hear it one more time. The Taco Bell Chihuahua. Yeah, indeed. We haven't seen him. He's been a no-show like ever since. Yeah, he's been a no-show. I think he reappeared for a while afterwards. I think he made a cameo appearance here and there, but I don't think he's appeared anymore. Man, that's such a novel commercial. Like almost as novel as Backlogix, your what you added, the Bud Light swear jar commercial. I mean, it's not as novel as that, but the Chihuahua, Taco Bell Chihuahua, the Yo Quiero Taco Bell, that was quite novel. That definitely got my attention, my young teenager attention. Viva Godita Tita Tita. Yeah, I remember it. Yo Quiero Taco Bell. Yeah, the Bud Light swear jar, and also I love the comments there. I love the comments below the video too. They talk about, yeah, if only Bud Light was doing commercials like this. It's just so golden. It's just golden. Queen Skilla. Talking about doggies. Look at all those dogs there. You have the little stuffed animal versions of the Chihuahua. You can click and you can say those lines. Yeah, I had that one too. Yeah, oh, you know, I still have them with me. Like, I have a box somewhere here full of those Chihuahuas. I'm missing one of them. The only Chihuahua I was missing was, or the stuffed animal that plays a thing when you play. There was only one that I was missing. I think it was the one where, the Chihuahua was laying down on the floor, and he had a rose on his in his snout or in his mouth. That's the only one I'm missing. The one with the rose in his mouth. I have everyone else. The one where he's carrying a sign which says tacos here in his mouth. I have that one. I have just him just on his own, just plain. I have the one with the Christmas hat, and when you click him, he says "Feliz Navidad, amigos," and one other one. I don't remember. I think it's the one that he has a shirt. He has a shirt of himself, but with like a graphic of himself. And I think if you click that one, I think one of them says, "You're getting hungry, very hungry." I even remember what they say too, man. What the freaking heck? What on earth? Special cups with the cup toppers that had movable arms. No, I don't remember that. You know what I remember though? I remember, I think way before that, there were Rockstar art cups. Yeah, one of them had a Belle Biv DeVoe on them. We're talking like early 90s here. You're posting those cuts. Oh yeah, please do so. Yeah, please, 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 by all means, please. Yeah, go right on ahead. All right. Oh, well, you know what? I think we better heal up Refia. Yeah, we better heal up Refia. I mean, not seeing Quad 9s, that's just so unfair. All right, guys. We're gonna fight Cloud of Darkness again, but this time we're Onion Knights and we're level 99 and everything. High stats. We are wearing shields, and yeah, we're not gonna take this mess. Really curious to see how much her AOE laser blast will hit us. Really curious about that. Let's see how it will go here. Mashing the A button, and we're going to enter battle very soon. Okay. Enjoy that awesome music again, guys. And just mash A to win. Yeah, keep an eye on our HP in case. Okay. No damage from lightning. 1 damage for our slap. Oh, how's Particle Beam? Oh my goodness, did you guys see this? We got no damage at all from the Particle Beam. No damage whatsoever. Oh my goodness, this is just a cakewalk here. Oh my, you saw that, right, Backlogics? Yes. This is just amazing. Oh, we got 2 criticals here. And she's like, no. Yeah, Cloud of Meekness. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, Cloud of Weakness. Yeah, or Cloud of lol whateverness. But hey, 4 games later, we get a protagonist named Cloud. Probably has no relation to the Cloud of Darkness or so. Yeah, I don't think Particle Beam will ever. Yeah, will ever do any damage whatsoever. Okay. What? $30? Just $30? Yeah, do so. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I would. Oh, thank you for the GG again there, Bahamut. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But this was already like a given. I mean, I was like seriously, I was actually a bit concerned about the Particle Beam attack. I was expecting something along the lines of triple-digit damage. I mean, even if it did turn out that way, we were still fine. But I had in no way, in no universe, did I ever expect to see Particle Beam do nil damage. In no way at all whatsoever. Posted a link to that as well. Oh, nice. Multiple sets of those for sale. Oh, nice. I may look into it as well. Yeah, thank you, Backlash. That's kind of you. I definitely would love to look in. I would love to get, especially like a working set, because I think only a couple of the toys I still have, a couple of the Chihuahua toys still work. The other ones I click its whatever, its stomach or whatever, or its belly, wherever that button is, and nothing plays. So I at least like to have an extra set, or maybe I'll have a working set, and then maybe, I don't know. I'd rather not perform surgery on the Chihuahuas. Have to, you know, like open their stomachs up and remove their batteries. That'd just be weird. That would just be weird. Your dad will always take you all to Taco Bell on Sunday. Remember, always getting excited for their toys. Well, rightfully so. Rightfully so. Let's see, how did I get mine? Did my parents buy me Taco Bell food? No, I think I walked over there. Either I walked to Taco Bell or I don't remember. Maybe my brother like took me back home from school, and I asked him to stop by Taco Bell or something, or maybe it was shortly after I got my driver's license. Oh, that's right. That was a Taco Bell thing now, wasn't it? The Choco Taco? That was actually a Taco Bell thing. I never tried the Choco Taco. I never did. Was that? I mean, if you had it for dessert, then of course, I mean, I would ask if it's good, and obviously the answer is yes. You had those, drummer? It was so good. Now, what was it? Was it just vanilla with chocolate on it? I mean, was that it, or was it any more than that? The good old the palate of a teenager. Oh, I see. Yeah, I still have Taco Bell like on a weekly basis. I mean, I can't go long without without their cheesy gordita crunch. I mean, I just have a desire for a cheesy gordita crunch sometimes. Or you know, like I have that craving. Oh, they're bringing him back, Choco Taco. But as a standalone, right? Or are they back? Are they back with Taco Bell? Let me go actually click that link here. Let me see what. Making its comeback. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna read the article as I'm mashing. Let's see. Oh, is it a salt and straw? Oh, in collaboration with Taco Bell. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, there's a salt and straw, like, not too far from me. It's like about a 7-minute drive. Yeah, not a Taco Bell, no. Do you guys have a salt and straw where you're at? I remember when I lived in Oregon, I can easily find a salt and straw. In fact, where I used to live at, unfortunately, not in St. Louis? Oh, dang. I thought St. Louis would have like all the cool stuff. Or maybe like you have to drive a bit. Maybe nearby, but not literally in St. Louis. Okay, yeah, cool. Send it on in. Locations of places in California. Oh, nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's go ahead and open this up here. Go back to button mashing. Taco Bell and Klondike Rio Night. Side of Nostalgia. Oh, that's from 2 years ago. 20 select LA and Milwaukee. They're testing it in LA. Ah, okay. Well, I don't live in LA though. LA's like an 8-hour drive. Yeah, it's gonna have to be somewhere in San Francisco or San Jose or something. But if this was a test, if this is like a test, like a pilot run or something like that of their comeback, if it happened to have succeeded, then I should find a Choco Taco at a Taco Bell, like with any Taco Bell here, even where I live at right here. Oh, no worries, Backlogix. I do appreciate that. I appreciate you sharing the link with me. No worries. Recipes for homemade Choco Tacos. See, that's exactly for those that miss the Choco Taco and can't be able to enjoy the Choco Taco resurgence happening in select areas. Although those select areas are not the areas that they're in. You're gonna give it a try, Backlogix. Oh, nice, nice. Well, well, I mean, from what I've been reading here, you're a really good cook. So I'll trust you'll knock it out of the park there. Hershey Sundae Pies. Hershey Sundae Pies. Oh my goodness. I don't do dessert in like the fast food places. Like not a whole lot. I mean, like there's some I used to do. Oh yeah, you know. I think I did milkshakes, like when I was a kid. I forgot where I went to get a milkshake, but yeah, milkshakes are good. I think I got a milkshake from an In-N-Out, but I typically don't. Fake it till you make it. No, I bet you. No, come on, man. Come on. You'll do it. It'll be first try every time for you. You're not big on dessert in general, but those are big for your nostalgia memories. So I was happy. Yo, yeah, of course. No, I'm just saying that, like I mean, like if I had that desire to enjoy a Choco Taco back then, like what you're describing, then yeah, I would be sharing in the nostalgia with you, but unfortunately not. So. All right, get to see the credits one more time here. See the credits. All right. What a game, what a game, what a game. What a game. Such a wonderful successor to Final Fantasy II. I mean, Final Fantasy I is a classic. Final Fantasy II is kind of hit or miss. Could do without the attack canceling and the very complicated way of leveling up. But 3, I felt like the return to form. 3 is a game I wish that we got here in the States. I wish they localized this game. I really do. Look at us. All of us are onions. Raffia, the cute onion. Everyone's at level 99. Doing a lot of the items Taco Bell took away. A delicious chicken avocado ranch burrito that were very cheap. It was called the Buffalo Chicken Loaded Griller. That was kind of a mini burrito. Dang, that sounds good. That sounds good. That sounds good. What other items that I used to have? Oh, I don't know if they still have them, but you know, I was a huge fan of the Mexamelt. Do you remember the Mexamelt? I don't know if they still have them, but I used to love ordering Mexamelts. And nowadays, like, besides the cheesy gordita crunch, I love their nachos Belgrande, and I also like every now and then I get their Mexican pizza, which is not really a pizza, but I mean it just tastes good. Oh, the one thing which I found really, really odd is that they got rid of the Nacho Supreme, and I'm like, why? I mean, it's just perfect. It's just a perfect amount of chips and stuff, and the Belgrande is like, blah, you know, like double the size. I mean, why get rid of the Nacho Supreme? Chicken enchilada burritos, cheap and filling. Yeah, that's it right there. And you know, you can go even cheaper and just get a bean burrito, bean and cheese burrito or whatever it's called. I remember the times when I had to you know, save on whatever I had just to survive, and the bean burrito was awesome. Really did its job. Still a couple of burritos and a soda around here was about $8, so they got expensive. And that's the value menu. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Even what used to be like really cheap, like a decade or so ago, has like exponentially increased in value, seemingly. And these are all the bosses here. That's Goldor right there. Zonde. And that's us. And Fiend. There we go. Now, not only did we get to see the ending credits once, we got to see them twice. But this time with a bunch of Onion Knights. Bunch of Onion Knights here. Save current level? Yeah, sure. Yeah, save it right here. There you go. Yes, return to title menu here. Okay, alright, well, I guess this concludes the Final Fantasy III DS playthrough. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We see that we have like another half hour to go, so I mean, we can just open up for anyone else that has any questions, or if you guys have any comments, what you guys felt about this whole gameplay experience here, especially any comments about I guess the very first DS game ever streamed here. I mean, but you guys didn't mind the black bars there towards the left and right side, but I wanted to ensure that we get to see the capture screen as close to a one-to-one pixel as possible without much like filtering or aliasing, because I did have to expand the screen a little bit there just to conform to, well, there's a couple of things. Number one is to ensure that both screens touch the top and bottom of what you see, and also number two, I'm actually literally capturing more empty screen space than what you see. In fact, there's also a top and bottom as well, which is also blank and has nothing there, because I am capturing 3DS screens, not DS screens, but 3DS screens. So it's that kind of thing. Yep. Extended month has been finished, indeed, Bahamut. Yeah, I'm feeling like once we get to this game, I think the offset will carry over. We have a total of 9 streams in June. If you want to try to knock this game out in its entirety before the end of the month, we have to do it with the 9 streams. I don't think 9 streams will be enough. I don't think so. But we'll play it by ear, because we have, even if we do continue playing Famicom 3 till the first week of July, we'll have, what, a month and 3 weeks worth of Final Fantasy VIII. That's more than enough. It's more than enough. I just want to ensure we have that buffer once we get over to Final Fantasy VIII. Go-to place for lunch now is a gas station called Quick Trip. They have really good roller items like taquitos and the buffalo chicken thingy. Yeah, something about chicken. Quick Trip, yeah. That's very common also in Oregon. I think they were associated with Fred Meyer or something like that. And that reminds me of 7-Eleven. That's why I used to get at 7-Eleven as well. Yes, indeed. Thank you for the GGs there, Backlogics. Very cozy game. Warms the heart. Oh, nice. Nice. Glad to hear. I appreciate it, Captain. I do appreciate that. Yeah, okay, the quality was way more than average. That was fantastic. That is really awesome. You know what's going to be great is playing this game. I'm going to be playing this game. I'm going to be enjoying the awesome chiptunes. I'm so looking forward to that very much. And there is going to be, because the Famicom isn't exactly 60 frames per second, it's like 60.01 or something. And the reason why I mention that is that during screen transitions before random encounters start, the screen is going to flash every other frame. So what you guys are going to see here, you may not see the flash. You may see it like on either all in one color or the other, but hope you don't mind that. But other than that, I'm expecting this game to be just as awesome, maybe even more awesomer, because we're playing the OG game. Do I remember the boss Amon? No, not offhand. If he's an 8, I've been so removed from 8, I don't remember much from it. I remember playing and beating 8. You really loved the music from 3? Nice. Well, if you loved the music that you were hearing for the past month, well, you're going to hear the OG version, the chiptune version, which to me personally, I feel overall this game's music is going to be better than this game's. Yeah, I think this game's music will be better than this one's. But that's just me. That's just me. We all have opinions. And you know, if you think differently, then feel free to mention it, and I will not argue against you. Tour de Japon did such a great medal. Yes, I did. I heard it. Yeah. That was so awesome. Thank you, Backlodge, for that. Yeah, I've picked up on a few of the heard the few of the links that you put up before yesterday's stream. Yeah, really awesome. Thank you for that. Oh, he's in 3? He's an optional boss? Oh, really? Is it Amon? I thought it was Iron Giant. Does he go by Amon? Or maybe Amon is another one. Maybe you're right. Oh, you know what? I think there are... if you're talking about strictly DS specific, it may be a Magnet side quest boss. Maybe. But no, I haven't heard of Amon. We may fight him, though, here. We missed out on Amon in the DS version, but we may fight him here. So guys, be here next week. We're going to start Monday with this game. Optional boss, okay. Love to get some of these Final Fantasy OSTs on vinyl. I'm sure that they're made there. Maybe Fangamer has something there. I know Fangamer has OSTs of I think some Konami games. I think of some Shantae games. I think they have some collaboration with Way Forward. The entire concert is on there with the appearance from Uematsu, who conducts the orchestra for some song. Oh, nice. Oh, Square Enix Store does that as well. Oh my gosh, 3 vinyl for 40. I definitely have the capability to play and listen to vinyl. I can definitely do that. 100% for sure. I might look into that myself. Yeah, I really like the OST in this game. It really is good. It really is good. It really is good. Alright. So what else do we have here? Okay. Alright, so I'll give you guys another few minutes here. We're about to start wrapping up here, guys. So it's just so wonderful. We get to see the ending of this wonderful game. We put in so many hours, and I will always remember how we got to this point here. We had to do this necessary grinding, switching of jobs. It's a great game to play, and if this sparked any interest in you to enjoy the game yourself, pick up the Pixel Remaster and play 3, then I did an amazingly awesome thing that I'm proud of. Oh, link to the vinyl as well. Thank you. Thank you. All right, yeah. So what I'm going to be doing after tonight's stream, buying a set of Taco Bell Chihuahua toys and the vinyl. Yes, that's what we're going to do, Captain. Yeah. So the next stream where we're going to play the OG will be on Monday. But we have 2 streams between now and Monday. So we're going to have Chill and Cozy Thursday tomorrow. And we're going to have a Saturday stream. It's going to be MSX-centric. Been a while since we played MSX games. We're going to start off Saturday with Kings Valley 2. But you guys can feel free to request whatever game you want. I mean, Viewer's Choice request is still there. Doesn't have to be on the MSX. We can play games on the Famicom or whatever else, as long as you are aware of the fact that I own the game that you want to request. Was there a conscious intent? Yes. Yeah. So here's the key thing that we couldn't do with Megaten 2, where Megaten 2 went the way that it did. So, well, we started the game, like, we played the game translated and stuff. So, with some of the games here, especially the early Final Fantasy games, I wanted to ensure that we played, we play a version that is, that has English in it. Then play the OG version, which in the way this is all set up is only in Japanese. So therefore, you guys know the story because you guys were along with the ride with the 3 on the DS. And now that you know what the story is all about, we can enjoy this game, because if you guys don't have any understanding of Japanese, that's okay, because you know exactly what's going on. We have to go through all the crystals. You guys know we have to go to Goldor Manor. We got to fight Goldor, and then Prince Alice's father sacrifices himself for a son, and yada and so forth. And the son becomes king, and then you have to go to Cloud of Darkness. You're gonna play a scene where you're gonna it's an unwinnable battle. So you know all this already. So with all this in mind, we can enjoy this game and enjoy the awesome 8-bit goodness, 8-bit graphics, and the chip tunes. That's the whole that's the whole method to the madness here. Oh, for 11, it wasn't Walmart where you got it? Ew, okay. Yeah, because you thought it was regional, then I was thinking it was one of those kind of stores. But I don't know. Yeah, Drummer, I think you're talking about where you got the PS Fat with the HDD. Yep. Oh yeah, I remember there was wasn't there like a Linux there was a Linux kernel which was available as well in a disk version. Oh, the game with the PS2. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I figured, like, if the hard drive was being sold, like either packed in or on standalone, wasn't there a Linux CD? You thought the Linux one was PS2? No, I think there was one for the PS2. I think. You might be right, Drummer. I think I remember distinctly. I think I remember seeing a Linux for PS2. Although it could be wrong. Okay. Alright. So, we have finished the DS game. But this will not be the very last DS game that we will ever see here on stream. This game here is a very graceful introduction to the capture of DS games. Yes. Which game will be next that we'll see here from the DS? Find out tomorrow, because we're going to start off tomorrow's stream with a DS game. So that's it. That's all I'm going to say on that. I won't tell you which game it is, though. But yeah, feel free. If you have your 11K iStars, feel free to get here and to be ready to act on the viewer's choice request. Put in your request, and I'll go ahead and fulfill it. And also the game vote as well. Yeah, you found it, right? Yeah, so okay, so I wasn't wrong there, drummer. Okay, I wasn't wrong. Okay, I thought I was. And if I was, I mean, feel free to correct me, but yeah. There is indeed a Linux kit, yep. Alright, guys. So I think it's time to start wrapping up, and we didn't reach the 4-hour session mark, but there's really nothing else. I mean, I think it's a great stopping point here for the night. It's expensive on Fleabay. Fleabay. Love it. Now I'm curious. Now I want to go check it out there and see what the price is. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching here. Hope you enjoyed the conclusion to Final Fantasy III here on the DS. We're going to play the OG version starting on Monday, but we have tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing all of you here for Chill & Cozy Retro Thursday. Backlogix and Drummer and Captain and Bahamut. Always great to see you guys here. Glad that you were here to enjoy the awesomeness, and you've been here for a good amount of streams here. Got to see so much of what this game has to offer as its remake. If there's anybody else here that I missed, Lamb was here, and Gold. Yes, Lamb and Gold. Can't forget you two there. All right. Wonderful. Well, we're going to continue on this retro gaming goodness tomorrow. All right. We can then, after tonight's stream, just enjoy and reflect the awesomeness of this game. And, you know, maybe you guys can give it a shot there at the Pixel Remaster or something. Such a wonderful game. All right. You're very welcome back, Logix. Awesome. Awesome. Great to hear. Well, until next time, guys, this is Turbo signing off. Have a wonderful sleep here tonight. Man, I'm losing... English is so difficult when I'm lacking sleep. Okay, when my body's telling me to sleep. Have a good sleep, everyone. Stay safe out there. Keep yourselves hydrated. I know in some places it's getting warm, so keep yourself hydrated. I definitely am as well. Alright, guys. See you guys tomorrow for Chill & Cozy Retro Thursday. Until then, have a wonderful night.